Look at that.
Bam.
I don't.
One,
There it is.
2, 3, 4. Oh, I did that perfectly like a DJ. Look at that.
So I'm going
Welcome
to add this.
to Laggin Out Live.
I'm just gonna say, Oni,
We are here.
just go ahead and add a couple of cameras to your computer and just position them around so we could all watch the cats.
Get it, Soda.
antics.
Get it, get it, get it, get it.
What? You're afraid of what might happen?
Talking about hierarchy, doesn't know how to center himself on screen. Please welcome Soda.
Called out.
Usually wears a Hawaiian shirt, but he's wearing his American Gamer t-shirt. Please welcome Hero, the IT guy.
So the reason for that is today we had a lieutenant general walk through our AO, so I wasn't allowed to wear jeans or a Hawaiian shirt.
Oh. He sucked.
And
So they
she's
sucked.
here. She's not a vampire. Please welcome Blacklight Oni. And the guy with the collared shirt. I am the chieftain. Yeah, it don't count. Oh, there goes my
Shut
mic.
up and dribble, bitch.
Shut up and dribble, bitch.
It's been a while since I've done that.
Yeah, what, LeBron James here or something?
If he
Mr.
was, I'd
11
say that
against
a
the
lot.
Clippers. That's
Crap, I have
sports
to
ball.
update Twitch. Why do I have to fucking update Twitch? No, I should just be able to use it.
I don't want to update Twitch, so you ruin everything for me. Thank you, Twitch.
Right? Sounds
Pretty
like
much.
Twitch.
I mean, it's like Discord. You'll update Discord, and then it won't show you all the new changes they made until like what 2-3 weeks afterwards. And they're like, "Oh, hey, this is what's new." It's like, "Bitch, I've been using this for like 3 weeks. Where were you?"
Yeah, thanks for the update, right?
And it'll put it in a channel you never use.
Oh, and worse than that is
Yeah.
the fact that half the shit quits working because all the stuff goes to defaults. And then you have to reset everything up because you've been talking to somebody for like 10 minutes and they hadn't heard shit you said. Like, oh, well, that
Oh,
must be
there
why.
was a time where
I can see how the mood's gonna go this whole show now.
I remember there was a time for like a day or two, Discord wasn't giving me notifications, especially if
nice.
it was in a private message.
Oh, God.
So I was under the impression I wasn't getting any responses. And then I'm like, oh no, Discord's just not telling me when they're typing. Thanks, Discord. So
Someone's
that-
ignoring me again. Chieftain.
I think it was just everybody. Everybody. Because I remember catching the 5th degree and I was like, what are you talking about, Oni? I've been talking to you this whole time.
I
What,
apologize. for that.
Logan? I always thought you were gonna
Look,
be inside.
I don't fault you for that one. I'm not angry at you for that one because I understand what happened. But I also know that you felt like the absolute worst for like a week after that.
Horrible. Absolutely horrible.
I think you probably only realized what was going on when we had the meeting and you got on voice and you're like, what the fuck is wrong?
How can you tell Oni's mad and then her regular personality? I can't read it unless I see her face. If I see a crack in her smile, then I know she's in a good mood. Let's do the read.
How you doing, Mr. J? Is this for your little stream? Okay. Attention! And that means you in the back. The preceding content is intended for mature audiences only. Opinions and views expressed on this live are not necessarily those of Laggin Out Entertainment, Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, or any of its sponsors or advertisers. That means we ain't liable. If you're under 18, get the fuck out.
Thank
I
you.
wonder where that bee man is.
Oh, you were muted? Just kidding.
He's been.
Yeah, I'm muted there.
There we go. Oh, you need him.
And he'll talk shit. So I got-
Guten Tag, Mojo. Guten Tag. Yes.
Good evening.
See if he's still on the phone.
You want me to do this time? Okay, what is this? Attention, the preceding I thought we just did this. Intended for people that have had their balls dropped already. Opinions and views expressed on this live are
No,
only
you don't have to
people-
do that. You
Oh,
don't have to do
right.
that. Yeah,
Fuck you.
you're strong.
Well, then give us some fucking money. Is that
Thank
better?
you. That's
You're
all.
welcome.
Yep, that's all you need to do.
Yep,
Thank you.
give us some money. We need
I
your money.
appreciate you. Thank you so much for that. And don't forget to check us out on youtube.com/lagging out. We have a new video this week. It is our announcements for, it's November, so you know it's what? The Tri-Bar Awards. Yes. So we have a brand new video with the announcements. Oni, Hero, Soda, our crack staff came up with the nominees, and you can check those out at youtube.com/lagging out. Our Tri-Bar Awards are going to be Friday, December 1st. Check us out on YouTube, Kick, and Lagging Out for the game of the year. That will be done live by the one and only Soda. He's got the honor of doing the game of the year on our live. How do you feel, Soda?
Did you get the right person?
Yeah, that's what I was
I feel
thinking
like
too.
somehow
Did we?
this got thrown on me, and I wasn't like. I think it's like one of those April Fool's joke things. So.
It looks like that you rate now, so.
In fact, that's what my skit was going to be like. Hey, Chieftain, you sure I'm supposed to be doing this?
No, no one else was gonna do it.
Totally do that, dude. Seriously, I want you to do that. You
Yeah,
sure
hold
you
on,
want me to
let-
do this?
Let me text him. Let me give him a call. No, I'll call him, but we'll have like the phone ringing.
No, we got to do a
Yes.
recording of Chief on the other line that picks up on the video, like sitting.
What the fuck are
Yes,
you doing?
you idiot! I said Soda, so fucking do it.
That would be fun. Yeah, that was what I was thinking. I was gonna have some help with
Totally.
the skit. So, we'll make it funny for you guys, as we always do.
Yeah, the video is really good. It only took me 7 times to actually record it and get it right. So, but yeah, it turned out pretty good. Hero approved. Yeah. I think it's gonna go. I think it's gonna be like 8:30. It'll drop. It'll drop right in the middle of the live.
I
So
think it just did.
okay, it just dropped now. All right. Should we play it on the live?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, sure. Why not?
Do an audible here? Do we have time?
Sure. How do you feel, Oni? Feeling? You
I
feeling
mean,
like
it's. I mean,
I only
I-
ask because I know I get tired on some Fridays and I want to just go the fuck to bed.
it's not as bad today. Yesterday I was awake for about 20 plus hours or so.
Oof.
So that was fun. I was running on about 4 hours of sleep. I was up just before midnight, didn't go to bed till after 8.
Oh,
I've only been up since about 2 this time, so
Insomnia rules. I got a book I wrote on that. Yeah, I wrote the book and my insomnia went away.
never been officially diagnosed, but I I can see the family tree. Okay, it doesn't take a rocket scientist.
Borrow some of Badger's sleep. It'd be good.
Right? I don't know if that works like that. All right, let's check it out. What's up, everybody? This is Chieftain, and I'm here to announce the Tri-Bar Gaming Award nominees for 2 categories. The first one's going to be Best Independent Game, but before we do that, please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe at the links below, and don't forget to bang that bell at the top right-hand corner of your screen so you never miss a video here on Lagging Out's YouTube channel. Our best indie game is selected by our crack staff of professionals, and they go as follows.
Best independent game.
Atomic Heart.
Yeah!
Sea of Stars.
Yeah!
And Dredge.
Yeah!
which one do you think will win?
I know, I
you
put
comment
Baldur's
below.
Gate back
Our
there, I'm
next
sorry.
group of nominees are for Best Developer, Insomniac Games for Spider-Man 2, Larian Studios for Baldur's Gate 3, and Nintendo, Tears of the Kingdom. Gee, I wonder which one Hero selected. Which one do you think will win? Make sure you comment below. Once again, don't forget to check out our live shows every Friday, 8 p.m. on Twitch, Kick, and YouTube. Yes, all three. Be sure to make sure to comment and like and follow and tell your friends. That way, we can grow the Laggin Out Legion together. On behalf of the whole staff, this is Chieftain, signing off and lagging out. Yeah.
Why are so many businesses using Snapchat ads?
I don't know.
Let's ask Playby.
Let's
I
kill
hate
the ad.
ads. And these ads are getting really fucking bad. They're so fucking annoying.
Because ad revenue is garbage.
No, look,
realize
some
there was a
folks
big
can make a
overlap.
good commercial. Now, what do I mean by a good commercial? Obviously, the good commercials should advertise what the fuck you're doing. But I also prefer them be quick, to the point. If they're funny or witty, great. But as long as they're informative, short, sweet, and get the fuck out of the way, that's what I like. But some of these are so fucking cringe. And then there'll be advertisements that don't apply to me. Like, okay, this is one I don't really like because we all
Is this
have
a baby
our
formula?
no. We all have our gripes. We all have complaints about ourselves. And I've been seeing a lot of ads for Noom weight loss. Yeah. Not always a great reminder, so.
I also have to recalibrate the recording on OBS. Probably like a second delay on there.
Dagnabbit OBS. It's always OBS.
There might have been an update. I have to fix it. So
Yeah, it could be a pain.
yeah, like every update, like I have to change everything on OBS and Streamlabs.
You would think that they would just have a section for maintain my settings, or hey, you just had an update on OBS. Would you like to refresh your settings to back to what they were before the update? Yes, please. Shouldn't that be simple? Or at least relatively simple? I mean, you don't have to re-update Facebook's, settings and shit. Last I checked, it's been a while since I've been on Facebook.
This is why we need to get Oni into UX UI.
Oni doing
user
visual
interface stuff.
graphics.
User experience, like
It's like, no, you're doing it wrong. Do it again.
it's too fucking complicated.
I can
UX
just
is
see her saying, "What the fuck are you doing?"
supposed to make easier, like things easier.
Hmm.
My students make it like fucking complicated. I'm like, what are you doing?
It's kind of what we're doing right now at work. It's like, okay, this is going to be a project that we're probably going to have to do like a bajillion times, make sure it's all streamlined. It's like, cool. Here I am obsessing over it.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Allow me, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you South Park hitting a grand slam yet again, knocking it the fuck out of the park. South Park, Enter the Panderverse, the latest South Park special, because they have some kind of weird agreement with Paramount and some disagreement with other services that are trying to sue them for releasing new content. And okay, there's a big shit show in the background of that one. So they release a big long movie special and call it a special, not a season. And then they break it up into a season and release it to the other services. So fuck you guys. Anyways. South Park roasted the fuck out of Disney, out of Kathleen Kennedy, out of Hollywood. Really, they roasted everybody, but mostly it was Hollywood, Disney, and Kathleen Kennedy, because all the South Park characters became diverse women.
Oh, that's what that is in the background. Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
they went into like a alternate reality universe thing. It's fucking
Oh,
hilarious.
so like,
yeah. Yeah.
which one's
The-
Cartman?
Cartman's
Oh,
the
okay. I
one,
see Cartman's
yeah.
a black lady. Yeah.
Yep, yep.
Yep.
Just so
Oh,
great.
wow.
Yeah, okay, so Bob Iger got off easy, but
That's
he
what she
caught
said.
he
Whoa.
caught some hell. He caught some hell. Not enough hell. I wish Kevin Feige got some hell, but hey, whatever. That being said, at the end of the special, shortly after it, Gina Carano finally broke her silence. And it was chef's kiss. Like, she turned around and said, "This is the part where Kathleen Kennedy would turn her attack dogs loose on all of the YouTubers that reshared and retweeted all of these clips from South Park, and she would unleash the full might of her PR firms to attack those that disagree with her." Amongst all the many things, like look her up on X, Twitter, whatever the fuck you want to call it these days. Just look her up. It's easy to see where she is because I mean, she's trending like a motherfucker right now still, and it's been like 2 weeks. That being said, she also teased that there were emails that she got a hold of from Disney concerning her unceremonious termination that she would be releasing soon. As in, she's going to fuck everybody up. She's going to burn the house down. It's going to be beautiful. Anyways, I'm going to change it up. Oni, your thoughts?
I mean, it was going to happen eventually. Now, if she is able to get a hold of those emails and
They
is
sent
able,
them to her unintentionally.
oh,
The
that one.
entire email chain.
Hang on. Hang on. Didn't this happen around 2019, 2020?
That was when she got terminated, yes.
Yes, because
Terminator.
I specifically recall, and correct me if I'm wrong,
You're wrong.
I was still in college.
Ooh,
Wow.
wait.
And
Oh, yes.
I recall we were talking about that going, holy crap, did you hear that Gina Carano was fired from The Mandalorian after only one season? And that she was on the email chain, which is a rookie fucking mistake.
Yeah.
I don't know why I specifically recall that, besides the fact that it was so fucking stupid. Like, I'm not saying this to encourage anyone to do this. I'm just saying this as an observation of how sloppy this was done. If you're going to complain about somebody, at least pretend to try to cover your tracks and double check your CC list. Just why? Oh, and again, also, don't leave physical evidence. That's what we call, admissible in court.
Buttons.
I just don't get it. It was so stupid. So, they have it
Who is
coming.
Gina? Only
What?
who's Gina?
I'm answering it.
So, and South Park has been doing this for how many decades now? Almost 3. And you're gonna tell them how to run their show? Comedy Central can barely censor them at all. So, good luck with that. This should be very fun to watch as all the flames come up because 1, internet loves tea. 2, we all love a good pissing match. And 3, nobody's happy with Hollywood. So this is only going to hurt them, and I don't fucking care.
Soda.
This was the funniest shit I've seen in a while, honestly. I mean, it's like if you're ever having a bad day, shitty week, just throw on some South Park. Like Cartman in this one is just epic. Like I haven't seen the whole thing. I've just watched, because I don't have Paramount. It's stupid. It's like Hero said they put out like a one special over there, and then all the other series. It's a big mess with all that. But this was just great. Like I don't know what to say. The episode that I see with the parallel universe was fucking awesome. Like it's just and Gina, I've loved Gina ever since she was an MMA guy, 10 years ago. So she
Was
good
it
actor.
really that long ago?
Yeah, it was a while ago.
Shit, I didn't realize it was 10 years ago.
Of course, she was like $120 back then. Now she's jacked. She's jacked now.
Yo,
Yeah.
if she was only 120 pounds at that point,
I want to say 120, 130, yeah, max. Yeah.
she looks fantastic right now. Okay. I feel like 120 on her would look really, really skinny. Like,
It would.
like
She
dangerously.
Well,
Nah, she looked
back
alright.
then, women only had like 115, 120, they didn't have a lot of categories to fight in. So,
Yeah.
she was like the OG women, one of them. I should
Yeah,
say.
you're also talking about a time when there were not a lot of MMA fighters that were women.
Right. Yeah, UFC
mean-
wouldn't even let women in at the time. She was
Yeah,
fighting over it.
and
And
You're right. She was pretty skinny back then. I will definitely say she ain't my type, but I'd totally date her.
yeah, but yeah, like I don't
She
know
could
if we
drop 15 and then come talk to me.
I wish we had
I'm
the
just
clip.
kidding.
Cartman runs away, like he's at the table with all the Disney executives.
Oh yeah, Cartman.
And they're just like,
it was Kathleen Cartman was the version.
Oh my God.
And all he says, like every time they ask, like, what should we do about Snow White? Just put a chick in it, make her gay. That's like
Make it
his whole
lame.
line. His whole line, and they were doing like,
Put a chick in it,
Bambi.
make her gay, dude.
yeah, exactly.
it got even better when she.
It sounds like more like
when
Stan, but-
Kathleen Cartman was at a restaurant.
Oh,
It said,
that was great.
Excuse me, I asked for my potatoes to have
Oh,
a chick
yeah.
in it. Make her gay, make it lame. I don't even know how we do that. Did I fucking stutter?
Make it gay and make it lame. Did I fucking stutter?
You know what they don't understand is when you do that kind of thing, you're taking away all of the character depth.
Oh, they
You're
don't
so-
care. They know it and they don't care.
Yeah, they do it
Oni.
all. Yeah, they do this on purpose. Like they meant to piss her off, and they pissed her off, so they did their job.
Well,
Go
the
ahead, Oni,
rumors
finish
say
your
that
thought.
it pissed her off. I don't think there's any way she's not pissed about it.
Well, they said she literally wants to meet with Comedy Central to sign something where they'll never do a spoof of them again, and that's
Good luck with that.
exactly. That's
All
Trey
I have
Park
to
and Matt
say,
Stone will never sign that shit.
all I have
No.
to say is that South Park asked for permission to say the F bomb, fuck, once uncensored in an episode. And they ran a counter in the corner of the screen for the number of times that they said fuck in that episode uncensored. So
That's funny.
you want to talk about they will run away with the most literal interpretation of
Oh, yeah.
the terms of an episode that they can get away with.
They kind what's his face does that with Peter Griffin. Help me out. Family Guy.
That's
They do that shit. What they do is they over pitch their stuff so ridiculous that when they come back with the second pitch, it's the original idea. So they over ask and then they pull it. That's the whole thing. That's what you got to do. It's like, this is what we're doing. It's like, it's okay. He's gonna shit all over the place. It's like, no, he's just gonna shit in the guy's mouth, and then that's the callback or something, or like they'll do that all the time. And South Park has made a living doing that, which is great.
right. I mean, they were the one group that would take on China. They didn't give a fuck. Like when everybody else was like, no. We'll do it.
We'll take on China because in 8 years they're gonna collapse anyway. No one's gonna give a fuck. But
They had Mickey
China
Mouse.
actually did an ad like, oh, okay, females, do your, basically told the women to do their duty, basically have kids. But yeah, go
Wow.
ahead. Yeah.
Well, that's
that's-
interesting.
Yeah.
Since they were killing so many of the little girls.
The one child policy. Yeah. But anyways.
Yeah, they had all the Disney characters in prison over in China. It was funny.
That's funny. Is this on the original Comedy Central, or is this the special that you're talking about?
This is the
one,
special?
yeah, this one's
Okay.
over on Paramount, I believe.
I don't have that.
Yeah, that's what sucks. That's why I've only been
I'm not
watching-
saying to get me a bootleg, but if someone can find a way for me to get a copy of that for entertainment purposes for the show, that'd be great.
Yeah,
And if Paramount is listening to this, yeah,
Fuck.
give me that so I can review it. I'm part of the Visual Effects Society. I'll review the graphics for you.
They've been the same for 15 years, 20 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, until they made Cartman a black woman.
Is Gina
But that's
Carano
funny.
Mexican or Italian?
I believe
Carano could go either way, right?
Right?
Well, I believe definitely Italian in the name. I don't think that's Hispanic in any way. I could be wrong, of course.
I don't know. You can't tell, and it. I always ask because I'm like just curious because I don't know because you can't tell half the time.
Italian.
Wow,
316.
Is she?
316.
Well, I didn't know there was a whole site, ethniccelebrity.com.
I'm
Oh,
not sure if
God.
that's true or not. 316. Like my parents
She
did
was
that
born in
23andMe, and my dad's 0.01% African.
Well, she's English,
I
Scottish,
mean, that's true about
Irish.
every genetic strand, just about.
Dutch, and German. So she's got a little bit of everything in her.
If she
Just
wants
soda.
more Italian in her, she can message me.
I don't think she doesn't have any soda in her. Oh, they did a whole wow,
Yeah,
like her whole family tree on.
that's crazy. How did they find that out? How do you find out stuff like that?
I'm guessing ancestry.com.
Yeah,
My
you'd
mom
have
was
to
talking
be-
about that PC Matic. It's owned by an Asian guy. It's like if I got to see that Chinese guy one more time, I go, Mom, I think he's Korean. And she's like, she looks at me like, how can you tell? I'm like, you can you can kind of tell sometimes. I can't unless someone tells me, but he looks Korean to me. I'm just saying.
Yeah, because they ripped on them all.
Like Greek and Italian. Can you really tell the difference between a Greek and an Italian person?
No.
They come from
Sometimes
the
you can't. Sometimes you can. Sometimes you can't.
They come
You
from
know,
the
it's just-
same general region, and
The Mediterranean,
really-
yeah.
And really, the only way
I'm not
you
really
can
offended.
actually 100% tell is if one person comes from an area that's a lot hotter and gets more sun than the other.
Yeah, my dad's pretty dark. He's Sicilian, so.
Yeah, that's kind of what I
Whoa,
was getting
dude.
at.
But
He's also
yeah,
very angry.
well, yeah.
Oh,
Now you know
Joe,
where I get it
mean,
from.
she-
Fuck you, soda. You're not wrong.
all Italians are angry.
Eh,
He's been
we
pretty
are.
good
Like,
lately. I haven't
they
seen
got-
Steve losing shit in a long time.
I'm sorry, Odie. That was funny.
Did you break her? Did you break your stuff, Oni?
No,
No, I had on the armrest of my sofa the surge protector and extension. And then when I decided to plug my computer in, it fell. And I was very scared it was going to make a bad sound or tear something down.
Oh, we didn't hear anything.
Good.
But
Good.
it was absolutely
Nothing happened.
hilarious because that was a moment where, you know, in the cartoons where somebody's playing with dynamite and they like hold up the wick and it's burning and they're just like, uh-oh. That's what it looked like to me.
Too much. This is my life. Oh, Badger's in the chat. Hello.
Yep. Badger's in the chat. No, I want to see this.
Tyrant Death. Wow. What's the difference between Greek and Italian, you ask? One eats spaghetti, the other eats falafel.
Racist.
Oh no,
up, Magma?
I could. Oh,
Hey,
I could
Magma.
make something worse.
Do
I
it.
could make it worse.
Make it so much worse.
See, Marco Polo brought noodles from Asia to Italy and made them edible. That's what I always say.
Debatable.
That's interesting because they're just subpar. Anyways, the Greeks bring in food and the Italians
chow
brought in
mein, I
the bubonic
agree.
plague.
Ooh.
Who did?
The
Who
Italians.
did? We brought it? Yeah, we kill people.
You killed most of your own, so
Yeah, I
yeah, it's
know.
going so well. Multiple times, by the way.
Well, it
The
depends on.
Black Death was multiple times.
Well, that was due to this rats spreading it. So
No, it was
No, it
because
was
of
mites.
fleas. It was fleas. What happened was, for
Chupacabra.
starters, these plagues were coming in
Chupacabras.
multiple waves. They did start in Asia, probably other times as well. Thing is that bubonic plague is carried by fleas, and what happened at the time was people didn't. There were some superstitions about cats.
oh,
So when they killed the cats,
everyone get their
rats
notes
and
ready.
mice had
We
no
got
other
a history
carriers,
lesson.
so they went from the rats to the humans. And the thing is, back then, basic hygiene practices that keep bubonic plague at bay today are those were far less practiced. Now, certain places that did practice hygiene, or at least what we would consider basic hygiene, were areas that were either less affected or completely unaffected. And if you look at maps, it's actually quite fascinating because there'll be entire
Wash your
pockets.
balls, everybody.
Damn it.
Here's the thing.
We have to.
This is one of the many times in history where Jews were being prosecuted or persecuted and sent away. And
That never
what
happened.
happened was, if I
Yeah.
recall, it was the Kingdom of Poland at the time who said,
Sensitive joke, Soda.
come over here, we got space, we'll let you in. And the Jews there had taught Poland their hygiene practices. So
yeah.
there's an entire pocket known as Poland untouched by bubonic plague. And everywhere else got fucked.
Because no one wants to touch Polish people, anyways.
Wow.
No one go near them. Plus, it's cold, so you don't really sweat as much in Poland. It's very cold. It's right next to Ukraine.
Hello, Queen!
Huh?
The Queen! She blesses us with a present.
Because we.
Hey.
What we've been doing, because that's what the little one wants.
Okay.
She was really in love with those hot dogs.
Okay. My mom's
Lil Red says hi.
Hi, Little Red.
I mean, hero.
Nice jams. I got jams too.
Workout clothes. She's fresh from the gym.
daughter?
Oh,
I think your daughter had the jam down.
Oh, you were talking about my daughter, Songbird.
yep. Oh, it's a deer. Okay, no, that's cute. That's
Yeah, I
She got a
can't.
hoodie too.
I had to pull it from the 4-shot, so I
Yeah.
don't want your kid to be in the
Phoenix
camera.
has to go.
No, because I want to protect. I don't want to. No, I just want to protect her. That's all.
Get out. Don't make mama get angry.
There we
I
go.
don't like it when mama gets angry.
Yeah, no, my mistake. I forgot about that.
Look at the guns.
Right?
She's always
MMA
carrying.
We're
It's
live.
MMA time.
It's MMA time, he says.
She's like Miss America with the red, white, and blue leggings there, yoga pants.
Primary color.
He suddenly got embarrassed and decided to leave.
Aw.
Anxiety.
She didn't realize that we were live. By the time she
What?
gets home, we're always live, so I don't know why
Right.
she forgets.
Mhm. Do bum bum ba da 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 da. Do. Richard Mall passed away. He's the voice of,
I was.
or
Sorry.
was the voice. Yeah, was the voice of Two-Face. He was 80 years old. I never even knew.
By the way, definitive voice of Two-Face. Just saying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitive voice of Two-Face. Some of you older fans of Richard Mall might remember him from an NBC show called Night Court. He played Bull. So that was one of his original OG characters, but for our animation friends out there, you know him as Two-Face from the good version of Batman the Animated Series, the best version in my opinion.
You mean
And,
the only Batman the Animated Series?
Very iconic. Not, I think there are other iterations that were released on DVD, in other iterations of other shows, like on Cartoon Network. So there were other ones that weren't as popular, but this was the OG good one, and people really loved that. If you guys came home after school in the 90s, this was usually on your TV set. Oh, video alert.
Hey, I
OMG
like
does
that.
nuts, give us some money.
Wow.
See, I did that for you, Mr. Hero. I changed the voice out for you. I changed the sound effects out for you. So I put the Mario in there. Is that better?
Yeah, that's actually I think a lot better because it's a shorter soundbite.
Yeah, there we go. Another biddies. More biddies. 5 more from Badger. And 100 from Hero. Dancing on his face.
Yeah, we haven't moved that yet.
Yeah, like I only had time to do that today.
Yeah.
But anybody have any comments about Richard Mall? Anyone know who he is?
I like Kazoo said I've never seen him with hair.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, if you're old school like us, yeah, you would recognize him. Night Court. He's always bald, popping off,
Yeah.
one
I'll
liner.
be honest, I didn't know that he was in Night Court, but I know Night Court. I didn't know who he was until I heard the voice. Just gonna be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did watch Night Court years ago with family once in a while. So
Yeah.
Tony?
You're a little bit old.
Harry Stone.
I don't know Night Court. But the thing is that although I also didn't really watch the animated series only because I was a little young for that. Anytime you thought of Batman the animated series, I mean, just the character designs
So
were
good.
phenomenal, and they've held up so well.
Mm-hmm.
And his Two-Face, just that was the Two-Face. Like unless you were thinking Tommy Lee Jones in the live action, that was Two-Face.
We don't talk about Tommy Lee Jones as Two-Face.
Hey, can we at least talk about Danny DeVito's Penguin?
That was the
Yes, that was a good penguin. I totally agree with you. That was a great penguin. I'm not gonna lie. That was awesome.
I swear, if you aren't even moved a little bit when,
The penguin.
spoiler alert, the penguins are pushing his body out
Yeah.
into the ice float like that.
Like a
that
funeral procession.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
It's just
Up,
so
Mary.
sad. Now, yes, I understand also people didn't really like Arnold Schwarzenegger as Mr. Freeze, but look, there are
That's my
certain
dad.
things that are so bad but so good, okay? And the cheese factor of
Please.
those movies and the costumes, you just kind of have to go with it, okay?
Totally. Yeah.
And I know some people were complaining about Poison Ivy's costumes, like, what's up with her hair? And it's like, actually, I can kind of explain what's up with her hair. Because
Uma Thurman looks like she has DS. Yeah, we know.
that's Uma Thurman.
Yeah, it's Uma Thurman. You're talking about Poison Ivy in the movie, right?
Yeah, but you're talking to someone who also doesn't give a fuck about a lot of these actors and actresses. I don't.
Okay.
It's just they were like, "What's with her hair?" And it's like, well, it could be based on either flower buds, or there is a type of parasite that hops from like water to snails to birds back to water to repeat the full life cycle. And when they get into the snail, they infect its eye stalks and they make it like pulsate and stuff. It's really kind of creepy, really disgusting, and it looks like that. So
Where are you going with this exactly?
that's what it looks like with her hair. So
Okay.
Better than Emerald Field. But
In the movie?
Yeah, in the movie, that's what it looks like to me with her hair because it's got.
I thought she just had red hair, Oni.
Right?
Oh, I thought she had the little like two buns.
I think
so many.
Oh, yeah. She had different parts. She did have that. I thought it was just like a hair. I thought it was just like in different parts of the movie, her hair was a little bit different each time.
Oh yeah.
So now I'm curious. Now I have to look to see just out of curiosity. I'm like, wait a second. Okay.
At least that's the hairstyle that always stuck with me.
Okay.
But I mean, different parts will stick with different people, anyways. But
right.
It's
That's
sad
fair.
that Batman the Animated Series. How many voice actors and actresses have we lost from the show this year?
Yeah.
Too many.
Mm-hmm.
At least
I know 3 offhand.
I think
Batman
it was
himself,
Mhm.
OG Batman.
Harley Quinn,
Mhm.
and now Two-Face.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Now we gotta wait for what's his name?
I was gonna say something real
Hamill?
bad.
Hamill? Thank you, Soda.
Harley, will you marry me?
Harley, will you marry me?
But which Robin's gonna croak first?
Ooh. Well, how many were there in the animated series? 2 or 3?
I
remember the girl in the comics. I don't think it ever made it to the
Carrie.
animated series.
Carrie
Yo,
did not. Carrie
they
did
should have
not-
brought Carrie.
Was that was that a popular, like, I would think that would be a popular Robin, but it didn't, she only lasted like, what, 2 issues in the comic or something like that?
No, what happened
It was only
she
really
was
one.
in the Dark Knight.
Yes.
She was in the Dark Knight series. So it was very limited run. Carrie's Robin was fantastic. And the thing is
I don't know
this
much
is
about
also
her, to be
why-
honest.
If you haven't read it, I would highly suggest it. It's not a long read. Very good. But here's the thing that kills me. Carrie was such
Thanks,
a
Soda.
well
Batman is the worst character next to Spider-Man.
Fuck you.
Carrie was such a well-written character. Okay, quick rundown of her character. She's like she's like middle to high schooler, does all her own training on the side. The mutants in Batman's universe have taken over. Batman is kind of in hiding. They all know he's getting older. So Carrie decides to don the Robin costume without any permission from anyone else. She decides to be Robin. And she sees Batman get his ass fucking whooped. And she's able to basically get him back to the Batcave. And Alfred was like, she's staying because she carried you, so she knows your secret. So, and I'm older.
It's got to die now.
So, well, here's the thing. She didn't. Batman obviously did not want another Robin. He's like, no, been through this how many fucking times? No. But she stuck it and was...
Make Batman a chick and make her gay. That's what Kazoo
The
says.
thing about Carrie, though, is she was the new generation trying to take the reins and guide the next
Thank you, Badger.
heroes. And she was so cool. Also, yes, red-haired. But Hollywood didn't want to include her. They don't want to talk about her. DC basically forgot about her.
Because gingers don't have souls.
But it's funny because they're
No,
like, we need more
Soda, no. Superman is the worst, hands down.
Wow.
we need more females. We need more female representation. It's like, she's right there. She's right there. Just don't fuck it up. Except they would. So,
and they fucked it up, didn't they?
by not including her except on in one cameo as a tombstone. Thanks.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't even remember that particular cameo. But as far as the animated series run goes, I think they had, I only remember Robin, the one that becomes Nightwing, being featured in the animated series. And
that's the worst character in my opinion.
That is Nightwing only shows up at the very end of the animated run. I don't
He might. I know he
in Damian Wayne. I don't even think that the animated series brought in Damian Wayne.
I want to say that.
Mariner.
Take it easy, Mariner. I want to say they brought him in at the end, but I also want to say that Teen Titans already they brought in Nightwing too.
Well, yeah, Teen Titans did,
but the original, the good one, not the one that's now.
One.
Well, yeah,
and then
the one with the similar drawing style to the animated series, but not. It's more like anime style.
Yes, they did. It was for one episode. I can tell you which episode. So there's an episode where Starfire gets thrown into a future where she disappeared fighting that villain. And in it, Robin becomes Nightwing. Raven locks herself into an asylum. Beast Boy becomes part of a one-man sideshow. And Cyborg is tethered to the Titan's tower because he doesn't have enough batteries anymore. and they all just kind of disbanded
Was
because
he made in
Starfire
China?
was part of the glue of the team. Now, with her being with them in that version of the future, but she's the same age when she left, they band together. They are able to defeat the villain, but they send her home because they're like, no, you need to go home to prevent this. So Nightwing did show up in that series for that
I
episode.
remember that episode vaguely. I don't remember which show it was, but I remember the storyline.
It was Teen Titans from 2003.
Okay, I didn't watch a lot of those, but I think I saw that one. But I wish this is the thing about that show, Oni. I really wish I liked it more, because I really wish I would have gave it a chance when it was there. But it's something in me is like, I can't watch this. I don't know why. So I'd watch some of it. Some of it was very dramatic and well written, which really frustrated me as like a connoisseur of animation. And I'm like, I really wanted, like, the stories were really good. But I don't, maybe because I was a little older when it came out and I didn't have time to really enjoy it. I don't know if I'm making excuses or not, but.
Well, here's the thing. Sometimes things just don't jive with you. Okay.
Yeah,
And that's
really
okay.
Yeah.
But I will say, as part of what I believe.
I watch more Teen Titans Go for some reason. I don't know why.
Oh, that
abomination.
No, that's just bad.
It's horrible.
Anyways.
It's like, yeah, but anyway, we won't discuss that.
If you do go back to watch any of the episodes.
Yeah.
They're kind of designated into seasons based on the characters. Starfire did not get a season 2 herself, but she did get the movie. So, there's that. Cyborg's season was fucking awesome. Okay? I hate Robin. I think he's a fucking Ponzi prick. So fuck that guy.
Which Robin in
Teen Titans.
So
okay.
Titans
So his episodes are always
He's like kind of
so
whiny,
melodramatic, so fucking dour, so annoying.
So he came off as whiny to you a little bit.
Yes.
Thank you. I thought it was the only one. I'm like, you're the fucking leader and you're whining like a little fucking bussy. Like, some bitch act like he's on the rag all the time. I totally agree with you.
Oh my gosh, I just want to
such a little
beat his head against the wall. But Beast
Thank you,
Boys.
Badger.
Robin is a tool.
Yeah, Robin is a
Thank
tool,
you.
Badger.
Thank you. So, but Beast Boys season was cut short because that was the season that got canceled. They were going to bring Tara back, and she did come back for one episode, and then there was a cliffhanger right off the fucking cancellation cliff. And
I love Tara. She's so hot.
She was annoying, but then you kind of figure out why.
Yeah.
Beast Boys season was pretty good. Cyborgs was just phenomenal though. Like, don't get me wrong, I love Ravens, but if you understand Raven's character, everyone knew what that season was going to be about. So yes, Trigon shows up.
They really sexualized her in the original, and then kind of
they did.
tomboyed her up in the reboot,
which I think
Titans
was
Go.
a very good choice. And they kept Starfire.
Well, the comic, she was very. Remember, she was very sexualized in the comic and the drawings.
Oh, Starfire and
both
Raven
of them were, but
huge fucking jugs, and like they had like they had like they were 9 heads high. They were not proportioned either.
No, and their garments and just the way they acted. There are conversations about that, and I think there's something to be said there because like it's called Teen Titans, and they're just like that. So with Starfire, I appreciate that they were able to keep the very fun, vivacious look without being overdone. And with Raven, that they kept it very practical and pragmatic with her character. But with Cyborg, so each one they kind of had a theme. With Beast Boy,
Raven was very the character is very gothy because that's her background, She's has like, so her father's a demon,
daughter of a demon.
So you're gonna have that inner conflict, and that's what makes a good character. The flaws in the character make a good character because people can relate to it more, which is why people don't.
That it was also how they portrayed it, not just in what she said.
It's the delivery on how the character is made.
So with Raven, it was about her connections with other people and knowing and the idea of destiny and what it is you're supposed to do or you're supposed to do versus what you want to do.
Right.
With Beast Boy, it was essentially part of it was growing up, but also responsibility and being a man, in a way, and but also being
Scarman.
being an animal in a way. Um,
Just like
with
animals.
Starfire, a lot of it was,
Animals.
following her heart and, you know, figuring out for herself what being on Earth is like, and, but also her familial duties with, being royalty. Robin, it was just a lot of melodramatic about Slade and blah, blah, blah. I understand his is about leadership and shit, but he made
Right.
it so fucking painful.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's like,
Really
Cyborg.
did.
With Cyborg, it was always about being human, and his episodes were fucking awesome.
yeah, his conflict with that.
Oh
And it
my
didn't have to be the
gosh.
fact, and it's Cyborg. It's not Cyborg, the black guy who's a robot. No, the human being that is conflicting with humanity. That was the character. They
And
didn't
what he
force it
lost.
upon you. Right,
And
what he lost. Right.
what he gained.
That's what they're
how much
losing.
is still man.
That's what they're losing with today's comics. They're losing that depth and forcing their Kathleen Kennedy, everything. Let's make her gay and make her black. It's like we joke about that, but with those characters, they were so well developed and they weren't pandering, and everybody enjoyed them.
And they were understandable
anyone can
to a
relate.
young audience.
And you can relate, no matter what race they were. You can relate, no matter what gender they were. You can relate to their inner conflict, which is what makes a good story. This has been Chieftain and Oni's TED Talk. We agree on something. It took like a year and a half, but I mean, but yeah. Soda.
I don't know. Are we talking
Hero?
about Teen Titans? Are we talking?
well, just in general, the Two-Face character too. It's the Two-Face character that Richard Mall did. That's hard to do too, but it's linear and it's also complicated. He's a politician, so he has two faces. That on the surface is what that is.
He's not a politician.
Harvey Dent. Harvey Dent is a public. Yeah, that's an elected official.
That's considered a government official?
Yeah, it's an elected position.
It's an elected
position. I thought he was a lawyer, and that was like a level of lawyerness.
Well, if you're employed by the state, remember he had to get elected to be a DA, like Letitia James in Manhattan, the bitch who's going against Trump. Like that's an elected. She's the AG. But yeah, any type of law enforcement, that sort of thing. There's two sides. There's a public defender, which is part of the state. There is a DA, part of the state, and then you have defense attorneys. That's the private. But yeah, so
UWU.
Did you just ooh?
Yep.
Oh my
God.
Sure did.
But yeah, it's kind of like you're playing two characters in one with this character. So Richard Mall will be missed, and you guys, everybody knows when we do these meetings, Chieftain hates it when we start doing in memoriams and stuff like that, and death, because he can't deal with death well. I'm still not over the dog that passed away 11 years ago, so it's just I can't deal with it. I get all emotional. Richard Mall was not a short man either.
No.
So he had to be 6'8", right?
At
The dude
least.
was. The guy was huge.
Yes, he was a big man.
He's a big dude, and he did a lot of stuff besides between his first start in TV.
Ooh.
Thank you, Badger, for the ooh.
Man.
But yeah, he will be missed, and now I can do a voiceover read over for Two-Face.
Come here, kitty. I'm gonna eat ya.
Ad break ends in 25 seconds.
For your sub.
Well, so those people who are here, thank you for subbing, and you get to say poo poo, pee pee, and people won't know that until they come back. Don't forget the hardcore Twitch clips. I put a lot of work into it just to have 44 views. Please go fucking watch it. Please go fucking watch it. I put a lot of work into that. My mental health is suffering because of it. And also, Hero, I posted this in 40 Facebook groups.
Only 44 views?
And got 2 views from that mass thing. Facebook fucking sucks. Go ahead.
I was gonna say makes no fucking sense.
No, it
really
doesn't.
makes no sense.
Makes no sense whatsoever.
I mean, even if one person clicked on it and told another person that told, you know how it goes.
Yeah. Oni, wasn't that your Halloween costume last year?
Yep, it sure was.
Yeah. See, I remember. There wasn't many times you were on camera. That was the time you were on camera. I remember that. My memory like a steel trap. Ooh. It is trivia time.
Yeah. Somebody muted her. That's unfair.
Oh, who was muted? Me?
No, Oni.
Oh. Okay.
Only 2 minutes.
Oh, I didn't even see it. So, this trivia is brought to you by your mom. Your mom, give me pleasure for years. Anyways.
1986. Oh.
What Gothic video game released in 1986? A. Bayonetta. B. Devil May Cry. Or C. Castlevania. Stay tuned for the answer at the end of the show. What the hell is this?
Oh God, this one.
Oh, I remember this. Oh, okay.
Soda.
This is a crazy story, Soda.
Yeah,
This was
so,
all you, dude.
and sadly, apparently more people heard about it than I thought because we were kind of talking about. So apparently, this jackass, and I don't know what's wrong with this generation. He's 18, but what I understand, this happened maybe a year ago. Yeah. So yeah, it happened about a year ago. So this
You
kid,
okay?
what?
Go ahead.
He's trying to fix himself.
Oh, okay. I do the same thing. That's why I'm off camera.
So this jackass, and that's all I can say. Me and Derek were talking about this today. My brother, Psycho, his nickname. But we're like, what the flying fuck? So this kid in class, teacher walks up to him, says, "Don't play video games in class." You know, she warned him a few times, and basically he's like, "Fuck you! You're not taking my Switch," and beat the living shit out of her. Apparently, it was not like a casual beating. It was like $150,000 worth of medical bills. So
Oh Jesus.
Wow.
yeah, so this kid was on trial, or he was getting sentenced today. I don't think they actually sentenced him, but he could face up to 20 years in prison, which just for playing a video game. I'm like, what are you gonna do with the hardcore gangsters in prison? Be like, I beat up my teacher, they're gonna kick shit out of you. You know, like what the fuck?
Right. That's like 5 or 6 generations of a Nintendo he's going to sit in there for.
Right? Like, I mean,
That's
don't know.
Nintendo, so it might only be 2 generations.
That is true. It might be only 2 generations.
and he looks. I'm just looking at him. I don't want to judge him. You know, he looks like he probably has a nice home, nice parents. You know, like, why throw your life away over a
Racist.
fucking- I didn't say he was black. He is, but I didn't say it.
He was affluent.
He was African American. So, yeah, and this scares a lot of people that want to go be teachers. You never know when some stupid shit like this is going to happen.
Yo.
That's why we teach online.
Exactly. But it is Florida, so Florida is more lenient than more states. So he'll probably end up with, I'm guessing, 5-10 years probation. I don't think he'll do jail time.
They're not lenient in Florida.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, you have it's his first time offense, so they have a first strike,
okay.
5,
First
10,
offense,
life
probably.
thing. Yeah.
I don't know.
He'll be out in 3 years in good
Holy
behavior.
shit, he's huge for a freaking school age guy.
They put
Yeah,
a lot of shit in the fucking milk now. It's crazy how big they get.
Yeah, he's a big dude. So imagine a defenseless teacher getting the shit kicked out of him. It's just
He
like,
looks like he belongs in a Sandra Bullock film.
And this also-
What the fuck?
this drives me nuts because kids were videotaping it instead of helping her.
Yeah,
but-
that's the culture. Like, don't help, record it. Like anytime a cop pulls you over, you're recording it, right?
Yeah, so this caught my eye last night. We were talking about it a little bit, and
There
Derek
you
barely
go.
heard about it a while ago. So
New York
you know,
Post article for it. There's an actual picture of the guy.
Yeah,
Okay. Is he over 18? Can we put it on there?
he is now. He wasn't when the event happened.
So how does that work legally? Can we show it?
I would assume it's news. It's on
At the
Twitter.
It
time,
is
he was
news.
17, so he's old enough to be on Twitch.
He's
Alright.
old enough to do something stupid. He's old enough to be on Twitch.
Hold on.
Yo, this video is insane. The kid won't stop. It's taken like 7 teachers to pull him off the teacher.
Whoa!
She is straight unconscious.
Oh my God! You like?
Yeah.
Wow! And she's just sitting there.
Well,
But
because
she's
she's
unconscious.
unconscious.
It was like
So-
8 or 9 shots on her.
In the back of the head. Like this is
She was
fucking-
already out like a light bulb at that point.
over a video game. It's not like
Wow! And he's still going.
it would fucking put that kid to sleep. That would have been so cold. So yeah, this is what's wrong. I don't
Dream big. Beat up a teacher. Wow.
Yeah, I beat it. He beat, like I said, there was apparently about $150,000 they had a GoFundMe for. So it all depends on what the judge might see that video and be like, "That's going to jail." So we'll keep you guys posted. But please, if you know anybody like this, please raise our generation better. You never did this in my like. I'm pretty sure if somebody
Felony
attacked a teacher-
charges. Ooh,
Yeah, no
felony
shit.
charges.
Well, yeah,
no
it's
shit.
assault.
That's a big no
He's-
shit.
Yeah.
Aggravated
He's
battery.
lucky he didn't get charged with attempted murder with that shit.
Manslaughter. Yeah.
And I like this part. Victim has refused to help him seek a lighter sentence. You
No
don't
shit.
say. You don't say.
I mean, could you imagine watching yourself when you're unconscious and somebody played that back for you? You're probably freaking the fuck out.
More
And
than a
I mean,
dozen.
he looked way bigger than that teacher.
Oh yeah, the dude.
And the thing is that
probably-
I don't know if this really resonates in certain people's heads. Just to give you a fucking idea, when it comes to a physical fight, and you don't have anything but, your own tooth and nails, that shit makes a big fucking difference.
Mhm. And
You
this is why
don't think you're gonna
yeah.
shit a fucking brick when you're my size and you got a regular sized person coming at you?
and
Like,
any
just fucking imagine that.
That's
And
why
there,
Oni has a
and there are people who
flamethrower.
say, no,
E-
you should be just as armed as the next person. Fuck you.
even guys in
Fuck
prison know
you.
if you knock the other guy out, you walk away. You don't fucking jump on him.
Yeah, and the fact he kept going when they were completely defenseless, I have no idea what gender the teacher was. It
Well,
honestly
female.
doesn't matter. What?
Female.
She was female. Yes, very.
Dude, and looking
probably
at that
petite.
video, she might have been a little bit taller than you.
Yeah.
And how
she
old was
not.
she?
Shoot, she definitely does not look like she's in her 30s. She looks like she might be 40.
It was
Because
Jessica. Her name was Jessica. Started
In
to
his
go funny.
defense, he was on his last guy on Tears of the Kingdom, okay?
Oh,
I'm just
God.
saying.
Oh,
And
you're-
in my defense, I don't give a fuck.
I'm just
Because
You
your
know what
your opponent was down. You attacked someone that you know damn well you can overpower, and you did.
maybe
You
his balls was
kept
hot.
Fucking going. And here's the thing that some people don't really fucking understand apparently in today's day and age. Body structure fucking matters. Once you hit a certain age, if you are female, your body stops producing certain things in as many amounts. So whatever bone density a woman has starts dwindling at a certain point. Okay? So especially if she's got some pre-existing condition, which he probably doesn't fucking know. He could have, again, $150,000. Holy shit.
Yeah. That was just a GoFundMe. That might have been.
The maximum penalty can be up to 30 years.
Yeah.
And I hope he gets every cent of it.
Or get
Over
some
a video
really
game.
good help.
That's why we should have a death penalty.
we need help.
Oh, we do
that
have
might
it here.
be a little excessive, but
I don't want
Blows
to pay
my
for him for 30
fucking
years.
mind.
You want your taxes to pay for his ass for 30
Like I
years? Look how
said,
big that dude is.
Hold on, Chieftain. Something that you might not realize when it comes down to the death penalty.
I already know what you're going to say, but go ahead.
Automatically, as soon as the death penalty is
You
ruled,
get appeals.
it automatically is appealed. It's
I know.
not, there's no denial for that appeal.
Yeah,
And
unless it's Texas, they put like an express lane in for that shit. But in Florida, we don't have that. We have like appeal after, which costs more.
it ends up costing
Yeah.
more than what the 30-year sentence was.
See, Gazoo, you make a good point. What game? I'm saying he was probably playing Pokemon or something. Like
I think he was
Animal
playing
Crossing.
that battle game. What's that battle game that they play? Like I was mentioning it last week. There's like 1,000 characters in there.
what
Are you
fucking-
talking
Smash
about
Brothers?
Smash Brothers?
Smash Brothers, yeah. That's what he was playing. I'm
No.
convinced he's playing Smash Brothers.
Well, they're going to use this as, gaming makes people angry.
Right, yeah, of
Like I
course.
said, he's probably playing some kiddie game.
Like, yeah, like Tears of the Kingdom
you
or some
gotta have
shit.
the mental issues.
Zelda drives me crazy, so I can only imagine how obsessed he was with it. I'm just saying. It was Metroid. He was watching Heroes videos. He's like, fuck, that's it. I fucking had it.
Sorry.
I don't know. No matter how many times. Thank you, Badger.
Kid was playing Animal Crossing.
You know he
Totally was playing Animal Crossing. Totally
playing
was.
something probably kiddie. I'm guessing.
Wow.
I mean, it's the Switch. Come on. Even Mortal Kombat on the Switch looks like it's for kids.
Holy
so-
shit! He was in jail for only a little. Oh my god! It was reported that he got into a fight in jail.
What an idiot.
Threatened
Really?
he needs to
to
go to-
kill the woman after
Wow.
being taken into custody.
Well, then he needs to get a not psych
That dude.
some
That
help
dude.
somewhere.
Oh, yeah. That dude's got
3
problems.
prior arrests. Oh my god.
3 prior arrests.
Yep.
What the fuck?
Let's
Okay.
see.
Next
Let's
question is how many
In-
parents were in his household? 1 or 2?
Initially charged as a juvenile in the case before the raps were upgraded. The troubled teen
Yeah.
had 3 prior battery arrests before the assault. Who
Wow.
was treated at a hospital after the assault and release. Another report reported that he was already involved in a jail fight in September and reportedly threatened to kill the educator after being taken into custody. Oh man.
Now he's going to go to
Oh.
our college when he gets out. So
If he gets out. Just saying, if he gets out.
If
That-
you don't
that'll
give me
be
an
our
A
next
soda-
thing. That'll be our next thing. We'll be teaching prison. Prison.
yeah, we're going to be going to prison teach. Man, fuck you. I'm going to make you my bitch.
That'd be a
All
good
I asked
thing,
you to
'cause
do
I'd
is
give it to
edit
him
undo.
back, right? All I wanted to teach you was to copy and paste. Fuck you. We'll kill your family.
I thought it said copy and rape. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
Well, we're canceled.
It is prison.
Nice knowing
It
you
happens
guys.
all the time. Most
so
rapes are
please,
done with other men. So
I know most of our audience is grown up now, but like,
yeah,
you
but
see this shit. Please stop the kid. The poor woman. Like,
yeah, put the video game down. There's times where a video games are needed.
it's not worth
But-
your life for a fucking.
Yeah, unless you're trying to improve your KD. But
Well, he could be in a gang, but that's not a way to fucking impress.
Yeah.
Oh, I beat up my teacher. No, you threw her first chalk unconscious, and then you beat her. Like, that's pussy. I'm sorry for the way.
that's
just
you don't do
being a
that.
pussy.
Like, can you imagine that? Like when we were going to school and you saw a male student go against a female student,
See, that's
the
shit you
student
never
the students
see.
would jump in and break it up.
Oh, I'm pretty
Now
sure I
you're just
would.
recording that shit.
The jocks would go like, I know we were all very, morally sound. So, like, yeah, if somebody went after my teacher, yeah.
Yeah. Now, if there was a fight between 2 kids, we do the arm length thing, where we wouldn't let the teachers in. We'd all arm length,
Right.
so that way
But-
you let them fight. But
Still, in our days, it was 1v1. It wasn't the kid
right
jumped,
now, you got to worry about knives and guns.
And
And
usually
shit.
after you beat shit out of each other, you shook hands and were best friends.
Right.
you know?
Right, you shook hands afterwards. Right, I remember that shit. That was the weirdest shit ever. Like, wait, we just got to a fight. We're shaking hands. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I mean,
That's why I
I
don't
think
get-
most of my friendships started after maybe not a physical argument, but definitely verbal arguments and whatnot.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
Man, there we
builds
go.
camaraderie.
we do it all the time here. We're good. We're good after the show usually.
Usually.
Usually it's like, all right, I'm going to bed, and then it was like, I am too. I am too. Good night. That's how it
Here Death
usually
said
is.
she was 57, so yeah, that definitely could have
Oh
killed
my
her.
God, she was 57, guys.
Jesus.
57.
If someone
Yeah.
put their hands, my mom's not 57, okay?
Right.
But if someone put their hands on my mom like that,
Oh yeah.
they wouldn't fucking have hands.
Yeah, right.
Right. Right.
That's
think we're
before
all
I
on that
got to
boat.
them. Okay,
Totally.
there's a list of people that will make sure that person is eliminated from the gene pool.
Quickly.
Won't name any names, but that problem will be fucking solved.
Real quick. Especially
Super
if your own father is the way I think he is.
Exactly.
Right.
Like, where will you run? Where are you going to go? And
Yeah,
also, you're in a high school building.
The last
There
girl
are
that fed
cameras.
my mother, yeah, I almost did.
You
what Oni
fuck
said.
now.
My mom had to hold me back a long time ago, but I was gonna kill that.
Like,
dude. Just
I told you
protect my
about that
mother.
fight I had, right, Oni, in high school?
I don't remember. You're probably gonna have to specify.
This kid
I
was
just,
making fun of my mom. I tapped him on the shoulder and punched him like with a left cross, and his head hit the locker. He turned around and laughed at me. The next day, we were in the same class and we were going over grades. The teacher was outside, and he got up and I got up. Like, I already knew I was going to get into a fight, so I wore my white champion sweatshirt because I wanted to see his blood on me when I was done. I was like all psyching myself up for this, and I was a quiet kid. So he got up, he pushed me, and I pushed him, and I just started throwing haymakers and like landing them on his head, like boom, boom, boom. His head would hit like the cement. My math teacher was the football coach.
Oh. That didn't end well.
He picked me up, he picked him up, and like I'm in tears, and like drag us to the assistant principal's office, and my mom comes down and shit. Anyway, I get in school suspension. This is the easiest day I ever had. And then I'm coming the next day and lunch. I'm like, yeah, like I beat the shit out of Aaron. Da, 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 da. He didn't hit me once. And they go, Joe, he hit you 4 times across the face. I'm like, no, he didn't. And I go like this. And I felt sore. When I was throwing punches at him, I didn't feel it.
You don't feel shit. No.
And I was
no,
just like,
you don't.
I felt nothing. He's like, you felt nothing? And I'm like, no. And that's
called
when
adrenaline.
that's when I know never to fight again, because I'm afraid I might kill somebody.
Yeah, same thing. Kind of.
And I'm not a fighter. You guys know that. I'm good with my mouth. Wait a
Are
second.
you? Wait, how much? $15?
Oh my God. No, I'm good at talking myself out of things, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like dates.
Clarify.
Like dates, yeah.
Like dates. Good one on.
That was a good one, Oni. Fuck you. That was a good one.
That was good on.
Good thing we have good senses of humor, guys. I'm just
Yes.
saying.
Good thing we have a sense of humor.
Right?
In conclusion, please, if you have kids, teach them.
Don't raise them to be
morals.
that way.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter their religious beliefs. Doesn't matter that. Just teach them morals. You know, that's all we
Yeah.
need. People are too sensitive nowadays. They're too angry. It's like,
They're not. We were talking about this before, Soda. They're not properly socialized. There's more
That
people in
too.
the world now. They're too busy on their phones, on their computers, like texting and doing all that stuff. And not knowing how to properly socialize with the rest of the world. So they don't know how to deal with certain situations. And that's what it is.
it's just crazy. I mean, I know that
Then you get people like
it's just
AOC.
going to get worse. Yeah.
Mm.
Let's not even talk about that. Dumb bitch.
Someone was talking about the 80-year cycle of societies and stuff like that, and how it
Oh,
goes
you
in
mean
it.
like
The
strong
generational
men
gaps.
raise weak men cause hard times create strong men kind of thing?
Yeah.
Something to that effect. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's. Someone explained it to me. She was a lawyer, and I was just trying to keep up with her for her line of logic, and it was really hard.
And also, a lot of youth now blames mental issues. We've all had mental issues, and we've never beat shit out of anybody. So, you know, you can deal with those issues. So,
Yeah,
I mean,
there's plenty of help nowadays for that stuff. There was no
Yeah.
help back in my day. So, you know.
they told you just to fucking suck it up back then.
But yeah, that I got to suck it up. Yeah. Be a man. That's what I was told.
Yep. Oni.
I mean, when I was a kid, I did get into I was a bit of a troublemaker growing up.
No.
No, nothing too bad, but
Yeah.
and
You
none of this I remember, so don't ask.
suck it up, Buttercup.
Okay, no, that I do remember, but
You
like,
defended me, Oni. Badger said she was a troublemaker. So you both were troublemakers.
well, I mean, there's two of us, so
Yeah.
Don't fuck with us.
but I mean, it wasn't like we were doing anything bad, you know. We weren't sneaking out of the house. We never understood that because it's like, where are we gonna go?
To
It's
the woods.
it's
You
the
dragged me
mountains.
to the woods. We know what you did. You dragged me to the
Something's
woods.
gonna be found. Either you will find something or something will find you. Across the street was a cemetery.
Oh yeah. Remember
We'll
the
let you
story.
figure that one out.
Yeah.
Hello,
You
Satan.
might not want to find
It's
anything out
in the
there.
mountains. Cemetery in the mountains.
You don't want anything to find you out there either.
No.
Skinwalkers.
We had seen bears. Okay, there are
Oh,
bears out
wow.
there. There's some deer. No one cares about that shit. Okay, there are. I don't give a shit what anyone says.
Thank you, Badger.
The
There are
birthday kid
cougars.
pushed me and Oni kicked him in the face. It was awesome.
Really?
I was a child. Okay, I don't remember that.
This was last week. Don't lie. to
No,
us.
this was we were children.
This was last time she was visiting.
No,
Yeah.
according to our parents, what happened was we were brought to a birthday party for a coworker, or a coworker's kid, and apparently this kid was a brat. And
No.
so we were just playing around as kids do,
I could move.
like in the sandbox or something, and this kid came up apparently and shoved Badger. So apparently my response was to kick him in the face, and then we had to leave.
Oh my god.
And then our dad was like, "Oh, what, hey, what happened? Wait, why do you two look so sad?" And we looked at our mom, and she's like, "Go ahead and tell them what you did."
Oh no.
So I did, and her dad was like, "Awesome, yeah!" And he's like, "Go play," and we went to go play, and she's like,
That. Yeah.
Yeah, there was.
"So if you
There was a
needed,
What happened to your arms?
conversation.
There's something wrong with your rig. It's like.
Yeah,
What
he's
is
not-
you don't
that?
mind him, he's flexing."
yeah, that's victory stamp right there.
So
It looks like you're about to get arrested,
Fingers
like that dude in the high
broke for a
school.
moment there.
here's the
They
thing.
look
So
like
I will
AI
quote.
drew them.
Sorry,
I will
it doesn't
quote.
work out.
There's something that you said that I'd like to just touch up on before we leave this segment, just as an idea. It's something I think about a lot, and maybe it's a little melodramatic. It probably is, and I'll accept that. Whether you love him or hate him, there's something Dr. Peterson said once that I think rings true for a lot of us, and that's the idea of the dangerous man, or the the dragon. He brought up a few concepts regarding that, but the big thing that I always come back to is the idea that it's better to be a dangerous man and know how to behave in a civilized society than to be a civilized man unable to cope with the dangers of an uncivilized society. That you know how to be dangerous, you know when to be dangerous, but you have the restraint and knowledge to not be dangerous at those times. But you are always capable of it. I think that's always important because no one is fully, one side or the other, light or dark or any of that. And I find balance to be the preferable option of anything. And understanding who you are, what you're capable of, I think is more important than fearing those aspects of yourself. So just food for thought. Unneeded philosophy with me.
Hey,
Take
that
me a
worked.
second.
Oh, why am I so far back? I think our. Oh. Sorry.
Are
Lagging
you
a little bit.
lagging and you know it? You work out. Alpha Core with James Harden,
Oh,
the new member of the LA Clippers. I want to get traded. I'm tired of this team.
Fuck you, James
Wow.
Harden. I used to have respect for you. If you listen to this, fuck off.
He just gets tired of playing for a team and he says, I'm not playing there anymore. Trade me.
Pretty much. Did it with the Rockets. Did it with,
Nets.
yeah.
So ultimately what's going on here is
That's
that
not, it's Eric July. So, again, but go ahead. Go ahead.
go ahead then. Since
No, I
you
said
wanna
go.
run.
I just wanted to say this is not James Harden's Eric July, but go ahead.
Anyways, so he just announced that the pre-order campaign for Alpha Core Book 1 drops this Saturday or Sunday, I think it
You
is.
make sure you didn't have any copyright issues with this
Saturday.
To-
Be there. Watch Alpha Core teaser.
So the Alpha Core
Not done
teaser
by Laggin'
trailer is out right now. The person writing Alpha Core is the great Chuck Dixon.
Who?
If you don't know who Chuck Dixon is, he is the guy that wrote Batman Nightfall, Nightwing Year One, Robin Year One. We're talking Conan the Barbarian.
Conan the Librarian.
Wow.
He's a mean reader.
Let's see what else.
But these are mainstream comic books. He's not
also-
mainstream.
He's also one of the co-creators of Bane.
Yeah.
Anyways, without further ado, I believe we can run this trailer and then we can kick things off with Soda.
Is it an animator card?
No, this is just a teaser trailer.
Thanks for watching the Alpha Core #1 teaser trailer. I told you guys we had a lot planned with Rippaverse Studios. If you have not already signed up to be a member of the Rippaverse, head over to rippaverse.com/members. Trust me, you're going to want that early access. We'll be seeing you November the 6th.
Should have hired us to do it. Would have been better.
Right? We could have done all.
Way better. I liked it. We could have done it better. I liked it. Very exciting. Very loud. My ears almost bled. I think the audio is up too high on my headset.
Wasn't
Yeah,
too bad.
probably.
Reactions?
Where's the gay chick?
Yeah, where's the gay chick? No gay chick.
Maybe she was. We don't know. Can't. There was a
We don't
chick
know
in
what their
there.
sexual orientations are.
Right?
It's
Dare
almost
you,
like
dude.
because it's not part of the story.
Almost, right?
Yeah, I don't see Eric doing that. He's not going to conform to society, then. Not him.
Yeah.
That's why he's always in trouble.
Yeah.
Well, I think he would include it if he felt it was part of the character.
Well,
Like-
yeah, if that's their background, then that's
Yeah,
that,
if
you
it's
know.
and it would tell the story. But the thing is that at this point, it's just like adding sprinkles. It's just fluff.
Like the superhero in The Boys, you know, that's her background. She was gay, like, so yeah, they didn't push it on you, you know.
Yeah, I
can't-
prefer where it's so it's just part of the story. It's just part of who they are, and you just go, "Oh, that's cool. That's a nice detail. Okay, cool." And now they're doing
Moving
this.
on.
Awesome. You know, it's not about obsessing over it all the time. There could be a time and place, like maybe a character goes, "Hey, look, you know, I had some questions. You know, what you felt about this," and they, you know, go on about like, "Hey, but remember, different times. I'm from a different generation. That's okay." But I mean, I liked the music. Okay, I'm a sucker for good music. Especially because I Saw 1 just had so much going on. Not a complaint. I understand you're world building, you're trying to set the tone. Personally, me, I'd rather see what the niece is about to get up to because I she's smart. Isam's niece is very smart and she's very astute. She sees things. So I want to see what happens with her character. Please don't kill her off. Like, please do not kill her off. I want to see what she can become, who she can become. Please don't kill her off. Please. Just please.
Turned out it's called when they're using 3D in 2D, it's called 2.5D. And there's no lighting in that. It's just tonal quality. It's just like mood and that sort of thing. Just not really.
Honestly,
it's more painting than lighting at that point.
The purpose of that animation style is to reflect a comic book feel. It's not.
We know
to
that.
Show a. It's not to show off the animation quality. That particular. It honestly.
The sizzle trailer.
It's a trailer for. It's a sizzle. It's literally a sizzle reel for the comic. It's not intended to be animated properly.
It's just the emotive, the flavor of what you're going to get in the book.
Mm-hmm. I
so
mean,
it's to
some of
whet
that
your
stuff.
appetite, so to speak.
Yeah, it's to give you a little bit of a taste of what you're gonna get. Yeah.
Like 2 girls, 1 cup.
No.
Yeah, kind of like that.
Why is that being brought up?
I don't know.
And here's a
Girls,
clip.
to me.
Here's a clip. Just kidding.
You're
Two
not
girls.
kidding.
We would definitely be not seeing anybody anymore.
Yeah.
We love you. Bye.
Oops.
It does that. That's Google Slides.
Thanks, Google.
Just a reminder, what Gothic video game released in 1986? Bayonetta, Devil May Cry, or Castlevania? Scary.
Pretty sure.
Super scary. I also fixed a banner on YouTube, guys, so now there's no grammatical errors in it. Yay.
And if you don't kill each other, I will go and procure some horses.
And procure some horses. Thank you to
you.
our boosters,
Yes.
everybody except for Soda Pop.
Thank you.
Soda, Hypermover, Mariner, Ezreal, Stormo Song, Prophet, and Trirun Death.
Oh.
See that logo? That was created by Soda.
It's fucking awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Don't forget to check us out on Kick, TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, X, Instagram, Rumble, and Facebook. Someone asked us in our in Discord. He's like, "Hey, do you have Facebook and Instagram?" I'm like, "How long have you been here, sweetheart?" She's like, she sent me a picture and it was the red framed ones. I go, "Is that you?" I'm like, "Yeah, that's us. That's our social media person. They jazzed up our little videos. That's us." She's like, "Just making sure. I just don't want anyone to steal your stuff." She was very protective. It was very sweet of her to say that. So that was cool.
Nice.
And round poll up. What? Okay, the poll is up. Okay. Awesome. Now here's something that I think everybody will enjoy. Yeah! Gargoyles rebooted. Yeah, because something that was so great in the past, let's recycle it and turn it to shit. Just like they did with Transformers.
Right?
Just like they did with Aladdin. Right?
Just like they did with He-Man.
Just like they did with He-Man and also The Little Mermaid.
And She-Ra.
Yes.
Powerpuff Girls.
The list literally goes
So
on.
that's still in
Go.
development hell, thankfully.
I thought they canceled that.
They might have at this point. I don't remember.
I thought we
remember.
said it was canceled.
I think last I remember, my memory is bad, so forgive me, but last I remember, it went back to rewriting because the script was shit.
That's what
Imagine
happens. That's what happens when we have too many people in the writer's room.
Right?
I'm just saying.
Go on strike again.
Yeah.
Please
Well,
do.
if they were talented, they wouldn't have to go on strike. Wow, we want to make as much as a star does. Sorry, you're not.
Yeah,
You
May
can't.
19th, 2023, Teen Vogue said Powerpuff Girls live action reboot series no longer in production.
Ah,
I
Well.
remember that.
thank you.
Correct. So, Gargoyles is not being rebooted. Or is it? What's the story here?
It's last
confused.
I heard, it's a rumor, and it's like a credible rumor. They're like, I think they're actually writing for a live action reboot.
How do you do that in live action and gargoyles don't exist in real life?
Except
I mean, have
Gargoyles
you
do
seen
exist in real
any
life.
horror movie? This feels like
No.
it's supposed to be a horror show.
No, I hate scary movies.
Technically,
Gargoyles,
Gargoyles
well,
are real.
Sorry.
Well, I mean like living gargoyles, not like the sculptures themselves.
What was it?
There was a
Remember.
movie called The Gargoyle. It was a horror
I know there
movie.
were two.
It
in
was a shitty horror movie, though.
what we do in the shadows, and if you would have seen the animation, you would flip your shit. It was
Really?
horrible. Yeah.
That
were-
good?
They were basically the watchers of the city, and they talked, between other gargoyles on the top of buildings, but it was
Oh
horrible.
my god. I know the Cleveland Indians changed to the Cleveland
Hit show.
no, they were named after the gargoyles in Cleveland. I can't remember what the name of their team is now. Do you remember the name of the
It's Cleveland. I don't care.
Commanders?
Wow.
He's just upset that the Rangers won.
A little bit.
Yeah. But Eric July is happy the Rangers won.
Cleveland
I can't remember. Cleveland Commanders? No, that's the Washington Commanders.
Washington. They won. Cleveland Indians
know.
are iconic.
The Cleveland Steamers?
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyways.
Ooh, go Rangers.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, who did that?
Wow.
Yeah,
Who do
boo.
you think
Wonder
did
who
that?
could possibly do that.
Who will?
Yes, the Guardian. Cleveland Guardian.
Cleveland Guardians. Yeah, Guardians, because the Guardians were named after the gargoyles. So they call
I'd
them
rather have been
Guardians.
Gargoyle.
Because the
Cooler.
Yeah, gargoyles would be hardcore. Make them purple and shit.
They would definitely sell more fucking merch.
Yeah. What? Seriously, Chief? What is he? What are you talking? I couldn't think of the name. Cleveland Steamers. That's what I was talking about.
That was a porn he was watching.
Steamers?
Cleveland Steamer. Don't look it up in Urban
Featuring
Dictionary.
Ron
I was
Jeremy
going to.
from
but
prison.
Don't.
I wasn't going to.
Okay.
Don't know why you thought I was going to. I'm not that
Yeah.
dumb.
No. I didn't think you were. I just wanted to say it to make myself feel better. Tyrann Death says, please look that up.
No.
Oh, it says,
no.
do not look that up. Sorry.
No.
Because I was going to.
A San Diego hello.
I would have said something else that would make a lot of people cringe because I know they looked it up and I didn't because I'm not that dumb. We're gonna leave that up to the imagination. But yeah,
Soda
Yeah.
loves Cleveland Steamers.
I mean, how long has this thing
Why
been
not?
in production or talks and whatnot for?
Who the
How many
fuck
years?
said that? Oh, sorry.
5 years or something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah.
And I understand the whole we want a Gargoyles movie or we want a reboot of this or that or the other. I get it.
Right.
Be careful what you wish for.
You just might get it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Monkey's paw kind of thing or
Hero, if Hero is one of the gargoyles, I might consider watching it.
What if we dressed up? What if we all dressed up as gargoyles?
That would be awesome.
So hang on, wait. I'm gonna ask first question. Here we go. If you dress up as a gargoyle, does that make you a furry or a stoner?
Ooh, that's a good question. And that's a great clip. I went right to the close up with that. Perfect.
Especially since I was just winging it.
Oh.
See, that joke wasn't grounded.
Oh, Oni's Book of Puns coming next year, May 2024.
We called Does It Ring a Bell?
The Book of Punny by Blacklight Oni. But yeah, I'd be like the little green, like dorky looking one. I don't know. There's one that's a dog. I like the dog one the best on the original
Ultimate
series.
furry.
The ultimate furry. A furry stoner.
Sweet.
Maybe a furry stoner?
Pretty
Does that
much.
exist?
I'm going to let you figure that one out.
Hero's looking it up. Hold on. He's looking it up on Google right now.
No, Google's on that screen.
Okay. Porn's on the right side. Sorry. My bad.
Nah.
OnlyFans. Stop looking up chicks with dicks on the live. That's for later.
There's no such thing as chicks with dicks, just dudes with boobs.
Dudes with boobs. Keep on forgetting. Can I just say I love this next slide?
Oh boy.
The topic of smoosh.
What?
It's Ditto. It's so cute.
The topic of smoosh. He looks like he would like taste like grape.
Please don't eat the Ditto. Do not the Ditto.
Do not the Ditto.
The topic of smoosh. Is this the soft topic?
Probably. Oh, yes. I didn't know this was going to make it. Okay. So there's a bit of background with this one. This had to have been 3 years ago at this point, I think. There was a young man in, I think, Sweden, who made a video detailing his experience with dating, which is to say it was going very badly, unfortunately. He said, because he was ugly, and he said he knew he was ugly. People had told him he was ugly. I mean, just absolutely vile things that people have said to him about him. Really, really fucking sad. And he went into detail about some of these girlfriends or women that he was trying to, court, and holy crap, they were horrible creatures. So he made a video about that, and Abin Preach reacted to it. Well, then he put out an update about a year after that video came out, introducing his girlfriend. And they went into detail about how they met. And then recently, he came out with a very interesting update.
He's gay.
He got married.
Oh.
They got married. I am fairly certain it's the same woman that he was dating earlier. But he did it. He went through the fucking character arc. He had his...
Looks like Octomom.
I'm not sure what his gamer tag is or anything. But I'm pretty sure he's a gamer. I'm pretty fucking sure he's a gamer. But he fucking did it. He found the one. And she said yes. And now they're married. And I think that's just so fucking wholesome for a lot of reasons. One, he shared
death sentence.
He shared a very intimate part of his life, of his struggles, of his vulnerabilities with the internet. Knowing how cruel the internet can be, he still shared that. And I think that takes a hell of a lot of courage.
It does.
And a lot of the internet rallied behind him, going, yo, dude, do not give up. There's maybe you're not, insert some actor, Idris Elba. Maybe you're not Idris Elba. But you've got all these other things that you can improve on. So, go seek out your fortune. Go Go live your adventure,
Hydrate, guys.
and you'll find her.
Man.
I'm gonna have to make more tea if I do that. Oh wait, I got fruit juice.
Hey,
Not
almost as
sponsored.
good. Hey, Arizona. I love Arizona's.
This stuff is so good.
I
Hashtag
have
not
my
sponsored.
ice shaker. Check out ice shaker.
Hashtag not
I
sponsored.
got a Christmas
Not
mug.
yet. Working on it.
Gnomes.
So early for that.
So I thought this was so wholesome because
Thank you, Hero. I agree.
I love hearing people who overcome things. And although I'm typically not the type to go, a relationship is not something that you want to find the relationship and that's all you're going to revolve your world around. But the idea of going through life and finding your person who will support you when you're weak, bolster you when you are strong, balances you out, calls you out on your shit, keeps you on the straight and narrow. That's important, especially in today's day and age when there's so much going on. And for him to have shared that journey on the internet with complete strangers, I think is really special. And so I want to offer him and his wife congratulations. Wish you many, many long years together, happy and bountiful in whatever
And lots of
adventures you
ugly
go out and
babies.
meet. So, whatever the world throws at you, you two will overcome all of it. So, thought it was really cool. But Preach was really kind of salty
Is that
about
him
it.
on the left?
No, that's Abba. That's Abba. Abba's closer to my age, so he's in his early 30s. Typically, I usually side with Preach in terms of worldview, but I do see where Abba's coming from. This time, I'm like, damn, Preach, you're kind of hating on him. Damn, dude.
So
but
he's going a little hard, huh?
Well, yeah, but I also kind of understand because I also
wrong for
understand
that,
the whole. I also understand the whole. Yo, we get it. You're married. You're happy. Cool. Now what? Because we're also of the type of we don't really share that stuff on the internet because we know what the internet's like, and people who tend to overshare on their relationship online tend to have a lot of shit hiding in their closet. So
Yeah, like marriage is usually for life only, but like if you're in prison, you actually have a chance of becoming free after 25 years. That's the difference.
need I remind you which one of us is divorced in this group?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We forget.
Yeah, but we don't know where the
Did I
body
remind
is,
you
though.
which of us is married and which of us isn't?
Oh, yeah.
And there isn't a body because
It's
he's
a
not dead.
You could use it as an excuse not to hang out. I got family stuff to do.
I have family stuff to do. I have people that love me. Sorry, Chieftain. You don't have that.
Sorry, Soda.
Constantly throws it in my face.
Wow.
So rude. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I'm so rude. I leave some things left unsaid,
Yeah. All because there is no woman in their life has actually put forth any effort to even loving me as much as I love them or putting towards that effort that I don't believe it even exists at this point. So I'm glad that he found somebody. I'm going to die alone, but I'm happy for him.
Have you considered that it's the company you keep?
Whoa.
It's not the company. I used to think it was me. It's not me anymore. I thought it was me for about 30 years. It's not me. It's them. It can't be me. When I remember every anniversary, everything that they did, Christmas cards, presents, being there, and them not even reciprocating it or saying anything of encouragement, that has a tendency to make you a little bit psychotic.
I'm aware of that.
Yes, I know. I know you've been through something very similar.
Whoa.
Don't know all the details, but yeah.
I love you, Soda, hugs and kisses.
Aww.
And now I have diabetes.
Yep, so do I. And I just
I
lost a
already
foot.
had it, so now my blood sugar's probably at 400.
Oh, bummer.
I just lost a foot.
And it wasn't up someone's ass.
Nope.
Are you sure that you're thinking of
There you go.
diabetes, or are you just salty?
I'm spicy.
Italiano.
It's the gout.
Ah, there it is.
No doubt it's the gout.
That should be on a T-shirt. No doubt, it's the gout.
And he just had a lot of bad dating experiences. I think it was
We should not.
being ugly his experience.
Actually,
And,
we
he
could
just had a
totally
lot
make
of
a
bad
T-shirt.
dating experiences. I think.
Don't watch that.
Hey, it's up to you. It's like a 16-minute video, but
No, we won't do that.
Good
I
lord.
just thought it was really wholesome. So we all
Yay.
we
He
all
looks
love a
like the
happy
guy
ending. At least
on
some things.
TikTok that never cleaned his room. That's what he looked.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there's a guy on TikTok refuses to clean his house or his room.
What the hell?
That's gross, dude.
Oh, it was bad. He's like living.
Is the name Soda?
And what the fuck? I don't like clean, but I'm not gonna let that
How many cigarettes are in your ashtray?
too.
For a second there, I thought you were about to ask how many cigarettes were in his ass.
No.
Mm,
I don't
You
want to
have
know
smoke
anything
them
about
like
that.
You're not supposed to smoke them like that. Didn't know there was an appeal to that.
but
No
what's his
butt,
face
no
on
butt to butt
fuck,
stuff.
show where he has to
Good
drink
answer.
his beer through his butthole.
He did what?
There's
Huh?
a guy. What's that fucking show? His
I think
dad
so
was
important-
alcoholic, and he had
Oh,
to
wow.
drink his beer through his butt because he couldn't drink it through his throat because it'd make him throw up blood.
Yeah, and plus it's you're in that part of your body, you're
Do you
able
really
to
want to
absorb
go
stuff
there?
faster.
Oh boy.
It's
You
God,
absorb
it's a-
alcohol faster in your butt.
everybody knows what I'm
Okay,
talking
well,
about.
the
It's got
reason for that happens to be how actual absorbent your rectum is. That's how you force hydrate your body when there's an emergency so egregious when a person is dehydrated.
Having
They
another
literally shove a hose up your ass and then stomp on the IV tube to rehydrate you faster so you don't fucking die. And now you learn some medical stuff.
It's got-
Remember, most of your body absorbs nutrients through your intestines. So, and remember, the blood vessels there are going to be super thin, or they're going to be super close to the surface. So that's how it absorbs it. Makes sense.
Just know you started it, Chieftain,
And then you ended it
for good reason.
with the end.
Wow. So the context of our conversation and now reading the chat.
What an ass load. It's an ass load of info.
Badger
It's
goes,
a shitty
"Oof,
situation."
Soda cleans. My Jeep, on the other hand, that's a shitty
Never.
situation.
Oh, who redeemed the ear bleed? The butt of a joke. Here we go.
So I've been drinking wrong all these years. Gazoo,
Yes,
I
Gazoo.
do not recommend.
Gazoo sent a photo of himself, but he looks younger than all of us.
Ooh,
Sorry, I had to butt in. We got a little cheeky.
Yes.
Speaking of alcohol, I don't
Shameless.
buy alcohol.
That's the name. Shameless is
But
the movie.
I
Or
bought
the series.
Old Smoky peanut butter flavored whiskey from my brother.
What the fuck is that shit?
He loves it.
I'm
and then
so confused that now I am curious.
he says it's good. I bought him 2 bottles of that for Christmas, and then I bought him.
I hope he doesn't watch the live.
No, he doesn't watch anything I have because he says I'm not funny. Actually, that's not true.
Wow.
He does say I'm funny, but doesn't have time to watch just live. He watches the videos and he says all the videos like it's like I never realized you were funny. I'm like, yeah, you never gave me a chance to speak.
Oh.
So,
Well,
but
now
no, he
we
doesn't
know
watch
why
the live.
The lives flow the way they do.
The lives, he doesn't come in a lot because he does umpiring on Saturday mornings, so he goes to bed early because he's got to get up at 4 a.m. to work out. My brother's Mark Wahlberg. I'm just kidding.
Oh.
Hamburger.
But is this from this photo from the other thing for the marriage thing slide?
Probably.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Like Badger thing.
Yeah.
She likes manga and anime, and you hate it, so she puts that stuff in there just to piss you off.
I don't
No
hate
tentacle
it.
porn this week, Badger? What the fuck?
She's not into that.
Can't please
Oh, okay.
everybody.
Okay. Gotcha.
We couldn't
Uh,
wiggle it in there. I'm terribly sorry.
Nice.
I love it.
And that's why Oni's here. The pun
Oni's
master
here because
general.
she's funny and I'm not funny enough.
The pun master general. Don't forget the funny art clips. Yeah, don't forget to watch our funny ass clips here. Laggin_out at TikTok. It's the Chinese app that Hero refuses to go to.
I approve this message.
Make sure you check out our funny clips that are completely out of context. A lot of dick jokes, a lot of funny stuff. Check us out there today.
Yeah. You'd think there'd be more dick jokes and perverse jokes from myself and Oni, but no, it's the two college-educated motherfuckers on the show.
Yeah, it's the two dumbest motherfuckers on the show.
Only because they gotta cock it up.
Yeah, we're compensating for tiny wieners. If you like our content, please tell your friends. This is not any of Oni's cats, but maybe someday we'll have one of them on there, a picture of them on there. But please tell your friends and your enemies. We haven't had a troll in here in a while to like mop the floor with.
You know what's funny? Speaking of trolls, I noticed the other day that our old friend Terrence the Troll decided to send us a message.
Oh yeah?
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I approved it. I had to read it 3 times. It's like people hate you in SSG. And that's not what it said. It didn't say people hate you. It said SSG notorious by fate, not they hate you. I didn't have my glasses on, so I couldn't read it that well.
Reading comprehension, folks.
Yeah, I didn't have my glasses. They were nowhere near me. They were on my desk, and I was in bed reading it. And I'm like, oh, okay. I don't have the heart to tell him I don't go into other Facebook groups because I don't have the time anymore.
Yeah,
but
I
there
kind of haven't had him try to converse or debate me in a while.
Yeah, but what I need is everyone in SSG to watch the live because I am not the consumer of content. I'm the creator of content. All of us are here. So there are two sides to that. There are people that consume the content. And there's people that create it. If you're looking for people that that create the content to watch your content, they're usually not going to do it because they're both on the same ends of the same coin. There, not going to happen. So more likely than not, huh?
Just doesn't work out that way.
Doesn't work out. It's like, oh, check out. I'm like, why was I? It's like, I'm sorry, I can't check out your stuff. I'm too busy making my stuff better.
Right.
Sorry, not sorry. I mean, I can't go to everybody's stuff. It's called the Secret Society of Gamers, Gazoo. The link is in our Facebook group page. It's facebook.com/groups/lagging-out, I think.
Yeah, I can't remember at this point.
It's in there like that. If you just if you scan, not scan, but if you look at any of the bottoms of our YouTube channels, we have a link tree and it has all our links on there too. Is it not working? I don't think we have socials set up. I don't have that set. Did you spell that right? I think it's just social, isn't it? I don't think that's set up, to be honest with you. Sharon tried to do it. There it is. Oh, it is.
Well, kind of.
It's social, yeah. Oh, there's the group page. There it is, the last one.
Grammar is hard, but we have Grammarly.
It is very difficult.
And you know, Christmas is coming up, and what better to celebrate Christmas but with lagging out gear?
Yeah.
Anything right here is good, and you can also check out Hero's sexy shirt there.
A reverse Cornholio.
I am reverse Cornholio. I need pee-pee from my pee-pee hole.
What? It's TP for your bunghole. What the?
Pee-pee for my bunghole.
And you can also see it in the back there. If I just do this, I have the shirt bound down there. Oh, great! Now I can't get it back down.
You fucked up your
That's
shot.
what she said.
There we go.
Whoa.
Yeah, well,
That
that
sounds
worked
like a
out pretty
good
good.
problem to have, but you know, after 4 hours, you might need to call the doctor.
Yeah.
That's only half of the fun.
What? Getting it to that point, or calling the
No,
doctor?
it's just like we got another 4 hours to go.
When you go and the nurses are all like, look, that guy's had a heart on 4 hours.
Depends on the nurse.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of guy nurses now, so they might be impressed too. I don't...
Wow.
We'll say that.
What happens in the hospital stays in the hospital.
That's not how that works.
No.
Except for herpes.
Wow.
What I will say is personal experience kind of says that there's been false advertising going for years, but we'll leave it at that.
Yes.
The head nurse. Yes.
Whoa, the head. There is a head nurse? Oh, wait.
Hopefully,
Like
the
a
head
snack.
nurse is a she.
I mean, what's
Hey, we don't shame male nurses. They work very
No.
hard.
it probably get just as good as oh wait.
Oh no, it's not Saturday yet. It's not Saturday yet, Soda. It's not Saturday yet.
The weekend.
Good point. You got me on a technicality there, sir.
Got you in a testicality.
Whoa, casualty? What?
That's right, I said it. That's right, I said it.
Right or
What
left?
gothic video game relates to 1986, Hero?
I'm gonna say C, Castlevania.
He's going to
Yeah.
say C, Castlevania. Or is it A, Bayonetta?
Not at that time.
Or is it B, Devil May Cry?
And that came out on the PlayStation.
Answer now or forever hold your peace.
I'm
I'm holding mine right now.
Just gonna say, well, no, Soda already kind of gave it away, so I'll just leave it alone.
The answer is...
I feel bad for you, Gazoo, because that's actually a pretty good game series.
Bayonet, look her up.
Castlevania. I
So-
played that on the original Game Boy.
So,
Played it on
you know,
Nintendo.
it could
Okay.
only be Castlevania because I remember when both...
Whip out your answers. Great, Oni.
Nice one, Oni. I remember when Devil May Cry and when Bayonetta first came out. Bayonetta was on the Xbox 360, and
Was it?
Devil May Cry came out on PlayStation 2.
Yeah. I believe you're right. Yeah.
So,
You get it correct, Bell, for that.
Castlevania was on the original NES, was it not? I believe so.
I think Castlevania actually came out before the original NES. I think it was on one of the previous consoles.
Good job, Gazoo.
Hmm.
Yes, being old, I can answer some of these. Woohoo,
Right?
yay me.
Gazoo
Better-
keeps saying that he's old, and every time he answers something that I know the answer to and says it's because he's old, I feel old.
You are old.
There's our link tree right there, our socials right there. Says link tree.
Hey, and now if only I could figure out what triggers that.
Oh, that's a timer. That's a different setup.
Isn't there a way to manually trigger those in the chat? The
Yeah,
timer?
but that one's not. I don't think that other one was updated. I did the link tree after I made that alert. I just realized it wasn't looking right, so I can just make it this. One thing at a time. I'm happy I got the coins working.
Hey, I'm not criticizing you, sir.
I know.
Everything, it's a continuously evolving show.
I know. I didn't realize it was not working right. So, well, not working the way we want. It's working right, but not putting. I guess I'll put the link tree in there. I still haven't done the Oni T-shirt like I said I was going to do, and I keep on forgetting to do it.
Don't worry about it.
Give us some fucking money.
Okay, Soda, we'll do that. Soda likes the older one.
Well, it kind of goes.
Give us
better
some
with
fucking money.
Yeah.
The show goes faster when those alerts are quicker. If you're checking us out on Kick, that would be great. If you on there a lot more on Kick, that'd be great. Because Kick has a lot of programs, and you get 95% of the revenue on Kick. Check us out on kick.com/lagging out. I'm hoping people are monitoring that tonight.
I was, and now all the chat windows are behind my screen.
How dare you, sir?
But there was
How-
nothing on any of the other chats. What the
How
fuck?
dare you?
How dare they for not fucking communicating with us on our other platforms?
How dare you not start talking when we're doing dick jokes and poopy jokes and drinking through our bungholes? That's why it's called brown bourbon. But the peanut butter whiskey, he says it's good. So
It's
it's
so
only $18.
odd. It just sounds like such an odd combination and choice of flavor that now I'm curious.
Right?
Send you a bottle for Christmas.
I mean, you're welcome to.
I'm doing 3 shots of Patron for the last show of the year.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Because
please.
I will definitely
I'm gonna
chip one
destroy my
back
kidneys.
alongside you because you know, celebration and stuff.
I'm like Doc Brown in the third Back to the Future.
Okay, that was definitely.
How many has he had? Just the one. Come on, Doc. Wake up, Doc.
4 times.
Right. I forgot what this. What does this do? Let me put my phone to it.
I think it's the PayPal QR again.
Is it?
A1 sauce and Fireball?
What the fuck?
Hey,
Oh, yeah,
Tierenbeth
that is
is a recent bartender. So by recent, I mean within the last 2 years. So he knows quite a few drinks.
Chief, try a 50/50 A1 sauce and Fireball. No, thank you.
Sounds. I don't know. I'm not a very big fan of him sauce.
The commands are a coin toss. No, there aren't. They're all pretty much. If I put exclamation point lag swag, it'll work.
Yep, here. Oops, I got to do it in the right chat here, not the Discord.
See? That works. Everything works. If I put YouTube doesn't work because I changed everything out.
Thanks, YouTube.
And of course.
Botrix. I have 2 Botrixes. I don't know which one's turned on, which one's turned off. I'm completely confused on what Botrix does. Botrix is not even supposed to be in the Twitch chat, but it is.
Figures.
Check out Deep Dive Gaming. He's lagging out approved. Be sure to check that out today. Comment, like, and subscribe.
OnlyFans.com.
OnlyFans. Get insulted for 15 seconds or OnlyFans.com. $50. 25 goes to Oni, 25 goes to Laggin Out.
I could totally see you doing that, Oni.
It's kind of like Cameo, you know, like they do that, like,
yep.
Hey, dude, happy birthday. This
Right.
is The Rock. I'm wishing you a happy 45th birthday. Have a great day.
You can make somebody's day doing that. Have Mike
Mhm.
Forget
happy
OnlyFam.
birthday.
See,
OnlyFam.
I could see Oni doing that and actually making bank off of it because there are people out there that they like being insulted.
Yeah.
It's a legitimate kink.
It's a kink. There's
Yeah.
there's a kink for people, and I wish I were joking.
There it is, my kink.
There's a kink for that. You know how that
shaming
saying
is
used to
my
be, you know,
kink.
there's an app for that.
There's a kink for that.
Feet.
You want
Absolutely.
someone to tell you to spend their money on them? There's a kink for that.
Mm-hmm.
You want someone to
Rub
humiliate
your
you?
balls.
Kink for that.
Wow.
There's
How
a
about my
kink for
bowling
that
balls?
too.
It's so perverted.
You can imagine it. There's probably a kink for that.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, Gazoo. Wow.
The feed looks really good.
Yeah, Godfrey did great fucking he would do anything he said to. He didn't give a fuck. Like,
Oh my god.
Why do they call it taking a dump if you're not taking it anywhere? Anyways,
Sadly,
happy
yeah.
birthday.
sadly he passed away.
Yeah, he died. He just didn't want to live no more, decided to die.
Yeah, the cold ones, if you ever watched them, they're crazy Australians. They do that shit all the time.
Lemon juice. 5
see what
ounce
they
of
can get
coffee
away
maker,
with.
and spoon pour Irish cream on top.
Gilbert
I like
Godfrey
sweet.
would say anything you sent him.
It's funny. Yeah, Gilbert Godfrey died years ago.
We talked.
Probably-
No, it was this year.
Yeah, we talked
I
about
thought
it.
he died. I thought he died last year, or 2 years ago.
It was recent.
Give me a second.
Is it this year?
We talked about it. I'm pretty sure. Yeah,
We did?
We had the parrot up there.
2022.
2022. It was last year. Okay.
Yeah.
April 12th.
Yago. It's people don't know who Yago from Aladdin. He was the
Yeah.
parrot's voice there.
Crazy thing is he kind of looked like Yago.
Yeah. And also Aflac, the Aflac duck.
Yeah.
for a while.
mean,
I will
back.
reboot Gilbert, Gazoo says. Why do they call it taking a dump if you're not taking it anywhere? That's his real line.
Mhm.
He said that. I don't think we have any more left, do we?
No, that's it.
What?
Why we speed run that shit? You like we might
Well,
have
because
to
we had a
speed-
meeting on Wednesday instead of Thursday.
We had that last week too, and we went early as well, which is fine. Yay. Okay. I like the 2-hour show. Not gonna lie. That way I can get up and pee and not have to hold it for 4 hours.
I mean, there
That's
was
it.
some news that did come out recently.
Oh, what was that?
There was a patch update for Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
So,
what did they break now?
oh, it's not that they broke, it's that they added so much more shit.
What did they add?
Well, part of it's because some characters would kind of glitch or just not act quite right, even though you fulfilled certain requirements. They would
yeah,
have
that's right.
lines from previous acts that got updated. Random shit that they decided to add in there. I mean, there's like 1,000 things that they added and or fixed. Superman and Lois will end with season 4. Futurama renewed for 2 more seasons by Hulu.
Hulu. Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, and I heard that it's been doing really well.
And this might interest a certain somebody here. Diablo tabletop RPG announced at BlizzCon.
What? I was gonna watch that today, but when the guy from Microsoft came out, I was like, yeah, no, I'll watch
Oh,
I'm done.
I mean, I don't blame you on that. Come on.
it.
All the
They
shit
were-
going on.
Hey,
I'm
at least
not
they didn't get any shit this year that I've seen yet. You not have phones?
They're never gonna live that one down.
No.
Wow.
Yeah, the Diablo Immortal bullshit, I think, really put a
Still-
sour taste in a lot of people's mouths. Just
But they're
the
still playing and giving them all their
What?
fucking money. Oh yeah, it's still going strong. Millions and millions and millions of dollars.
I don't want to live on this planet anymore.
Horrible. Great games, it's horrible fucking content.
And you know, that's the real fucking shame about it, is that it's not broken. It's just a complete money pit. And that was how it was made by design.
Yeah.
And people are still feeding it.
They are.
Feed me more.
Like, how do you not?
I'm just looking. I mean, the last guy they said was about at $100,000 by himself.
What-
Ooh.
I'm sorry. Go back. How much?
100K. Called the Well. And they actually came out with the Wells. The Wells are people that can spend money on games like that, talking shit about the poor people. It's pretty funny.
Whales, kind of like the gambling term.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm sorry. I love games, but $100,000, I'm sure I can find something better to do with.
Yeah, like literally anything
3
else.
hookers.
3. Goddamn, those are expensive.
Hell,
High price
a
hookers.
meth lab is probably better than that.
Probably.
Cheaper.
We can get like the really big booth at Comic-Con and just talk shit for 8 straight hours. And start yelling at people. Like, hey, you, the female Adventure Time character, come over here. We want to talk to you.
Fiona?
No, the reverse show.
Yeah, Fiona.
Fiona?
Okay. I don't know the
Cake
name.
and Fiona.
Yeah, Cake. Yeah, Fiona and Cake. That's what it's called. I think it was called. Yes. There was one that walked by our booth in 2014. I'm like, oh, that's Adventure Time. That's awesome.
Yeah, we could get like
She was
10
like a
billboards
dead on.
and 10
Was that?
billboards probably. 100K, 10 billboards. And
Oh yeah, billboards. Like gaming. We'll just have like us there say gaming news and dick jokes. Fridays 8 p.m. Basically, that's
and
what
we could
do.
probably. Oh, well, no, I was gonna say Super Bowl commercial, but they're more than that.
Hero, see how much a billboard costs in Long Island. Wow,
LA?
in Orlando.
Oh.
I know they're not too bad downtown.
It's usually Lamar, Lamar.
Put it right.
Is it
next to,
100,000? It's probably 10,000 a month, right?
$3,213.90 a month by billboardsin.com.
Oh, that's great.
In what
We-
place? In what location?
or Orlando.
This is on average.
Yeah.
Let me click on the website. Billboards in my city. Well, it's not my city, but we're gonna pretend.
Do you have billboards there where you live? No, because they're like in New York. There aren't any. There aren't a lot. So I know there's like a shit ton in Florida.
$3,213 a month.
How much?
$3,213 a month.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
That's what she said. That's the average. Yeah.
It's the same thing. I'm looking at it.
Soda, we can do it for a fucking year.
Do it for 3 years.
Yeah, we can do it for 3 years. Gaming news and dick jokes. Check us out
And
Fridays at
yes.
8 p.m. It
Yes,
would
we have
make
billboards out here.
That'd be the
no,
funniest
because in New
billboard.
York there isn't a lot.
Well,
Like
yeah, because there's no fucking space to put them.
right.
We'd have to get one of the fancy ads on the,
There's the digital ones too. The electronic ones down here
Yeah,
as
those
well.
are fucking fancy. Holy shit.
Yeah, those are cool. I would put it right in front of a Disney one. That'd be so funny. It's like gaming news and dick notes. Come visit Disney World. Be hilarious.
We won't cock it up like Star Wars got cocked by Disney.
Right.
I'll get it right. Star Wars got cocked by Kathleen Kennedy.
But it's okay because Oni blew up Kathleen Kennedy's evil lair during May the 4th in her A10.
Well, unfortunately, the princess was in another castle, so we gotta go get it.
We gotta do a sequel then? Is that what you're saying?
Absolutely. Funny that we were already planning that.
Oh, we were?
Yeah. Where you been?
That means I gotta buy another year of Maya for $1,400.
Maya, you're expensive.
So if you guys want to donate to help me pay for that license so we can do that, it's a $1,400 subscription every year I pay out of pocket. Just so you know. I don't let Lagging Out pay for it. So
They should have it where educators get it free. I know you can get free Studio Max as an educator for free.
I don't think we can get that at our school.
It doesn't matter what school, as long as you were a teacher. And you had a .edu.
I'll have to call them.
I know I got mine never paid. Plus, I probably have somebody who can get that.
That's true too. Soda steals all his programs, so arrest him. He pirates his
Steal
everything.
or tactically acquire.
20 years ago, different.
When you were out of school. Yeah.
Told you I got Adobe Portfolio for like $20. Like $10,000 program.
He's a pirate. He's a butt pirate. He walks the
Allegedly.
plank.
Put that in there. Allegedly.
He goes to a
Fine,
pirate
Soda,
bay.
It's the weekend. I mean, I don't go that way, but
He does. He goes to Pirate Bay. Arr. Was that still? I'm going to LimeWire.
And then his
Wow,
computer got like literally every virus.
LimeWire.
Yeah.
Oh, let's talk about some ancient history of the interwebs here,
Napster.
guys.
What a Napster.
Oh
Napster.
God, Soda just went to the Stone Age.
Sound Sharp. I missed Sound
Ooh.
Sharp.
Pretty sure Napster was the first one I ever.
Yeah, Napster was the first one.
Which was actually done in the Facebook movie. They talked to the guy who created that.
Yeah, he wanted to get in on the Facebook one. It's like, yeah, dude, you give him all his advice. That was genius.
Netscape.
Wait, LimeWire still exists?
It does.
Yeah, but
It's not what it was.
yeah, nothing on it's legit.
Right. Most of those websites now are really underground, and you have to know people that know people to get in.
Yeah, it's true.
BBS boards. Don't even go there. I used to play games on BBS boards. So that shows his age right there.
He uses the Lycos search engine.
BBS, damn.
Yeah, there was
Oh wow! Oh wow! What a So about LimeWire. Oh, it was Groove Shark. That was what I was talking about. Rest in peace, Groove Shark. I miss you. So when you go to the Wikipedia article, yes, it goes through all their stuff. You know it's bad when part of the section is called demise, and then it leads to a link to a main article of Arista Records LLC versus Lime Group LLC. So that's obviously not great. So there was a settlement. This is the final sentence in that paragraph. LimeWire's demise enabled its name's revival in 2022 for an unrelated music-based NFT platform. The NFT marketplace was launched in July 2022 with the first NFT collection from American record producer and rapper Seven Aurelius, an action with which Gordon expressed his pleasure. So not only did it give your computer all the viruses, but now its name is no longer its own, and it now sells NFTs.
Wow.
What a fucking road trip that was.
Sign me up.
Straight to hell, too. Wow.
True story.
In a handbasket.
What a sour end.
Where's Penguin?
Yeah, I think this is the first week she hasn't visited us in a while.
Well,
Actually, she's going to jump in alive. So.
Yeah, I had her talked into coming in, but then wasn't feeling well last night, so I didn't get to go talk to her. So my fault. We'll try next week.
Mumble, 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 mumble.
I set up all the name tags and everything too. I got on an hour early just in case she came into the Zoom. So I was fixing everything. I was like, I saw everybody.
Yell at her.
Nah, she got something to do. She got something to do. It's not a
Well, she didn't get off work till 7.
Oh, okay. She might have worked, and she's on her feet all day, which she does for a living.
Better than on your back, I guess.
True.
I mean, yeah.
NFT free. I collect NFTs, so that kind of wouldn't be.
We're not NFT free. Our logos are NFTs.
We have our coins too, back coins.
Yeah, we have lag coins.
They're worth 0.000001 cent.
That's right. Anyways, short show this week, guys. So on behalf of the lovely Blacklight Oni, with the cup stain on her hoodie.
What cup stain?
It kind of does look like a cup stain.
Yeah.
Where?
Right in the middle of your forehead.
Oh, that's because there used to be an eyeball on it.
Okay.
That makes sense.
The weapons expert, John Thick, aka Hero the IT guy. My mom loved your costumes and it was awesome.
You came after my dog.
Soda's out there with the mystery team looking for a clue with Scooby-Doo.
Always.
On behalf of Soda.
Still think that he's either Wile E. Coyote or he's the Roadrunner. I haven't figured out which yet.
Like Coyote.
In my very colorful background, I'm Chieftain. We're lagging out live. And we're signing off and lagging out.
Thanks for watching.
Bye, guys.